lot of people over at my house right now, but no, there's not a 6 oven from Home Depot.
I'm under
my landscapers are over there, though. They just called me.
Well, I got just my landscapers.
He does have his landscapers over there.
Logan is Rebel.
Are they sodding?
Is this
what
like,
are they doing?
Is he high cotton for Rockport now?
He's trying to get there.
They've got the decorative rock. They have all of my conifers.
He's not sodding. He's trying to seed it. It's going to be a mess.
I already had the seed bought. It's probably no germination, but it'll be fine.
Where are you putting
Bought it 3 years ago on a good sale.
A good deal.
Where are you putting the airstrip at?
Well,
down the valley.
Yeah, it'll be in the valley.
But I'm serious as a heart attack. A guy just messaged me that and told me that.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. I swear to God he did. What's that say, Andy, right there?
You don't know anybody from up here other than us.
Maverick Greer just passed Rockport and can see Logan's house from 10 miles away, and Home Depot looked to be delivering a 6 oven. I'll keep an eye out.
You thought
I did get the message.
You thought I was lying to you. I'm telling you right now. I know people from everywhere.
Do you know Maverick?
I do not know who Maverick Greer is.
You sure it's not McGruber?
Greer.
Greer.
If he's going up the interstate, you cannot see my house from the interstate.
But it's just, it's funny that that's not true.
NASA has just confirmed you can see it from space.
All right.
We're going to get going.
I got to play some music here. We're already going. I just got to make it official. All right, here we go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Boom! And welcome to the Big Honker Podcast, brought to you by the Looking Glass Duck Cub Podcast. I am locally known Jeff Stanfield with the world famous Andy Shaver, and with us today,
I thought Reb was taking it off already.
the reason they're having to build a new nuclear power plant in Missouri is to power his house. Logan, Big Bucks Pyeatt, and Rebel Herron. How are y'all doing?
You guys are fucking dumb.
It's like
They just had to put another reactor on it.
Yeah, it's like the house off of freaking Christmas Vacation. You know, it did the auxiliary
That power
nuclear
grid.
power deal. Hey,
Yeah, that's just to keep the fridges going.
yeah. How many fridges do you have?
Total?
Well, yeah. Let's just.
I
go
don't
to
know, man.
bathrooms.
Probably 4, 5, 6. But the one, I swear you've never seen a refrigerator / freezer as big in a kitchen as this thing. You could put 6 bodies
I just
in
ordered another one of those for the basement.
Oh my God, it's so big.
We got it.
It's got to be 6 foot wide.
It's probably 6 foot wide, but
Maybe more.
There was a dent in it, so we got it for it was gonna be like a $3,000 fridge. We got it for $1,000.
Pennies on the dollar.
Pennies on the
Yeah,
dollar.
man,
How
that's a
much
good
was it?
deal.
It's paying for itself at this point.
It was $3,000.
There's no way you went to the store and looked through the scratch and dent section.
Yeah, Hallie does. My wife's frugal as
You
hell.
break out an allergic reaction.
Being around the pour.
Yeah, oh, it stinks. Smells like pour around here.
We're not going to do this the whole episode, right? Surely we have other things to talk about.
Well, I want to
other than
talk
my
to you.
house.
I want to talk to you about this fridge. I'd be interested in one. Can you get another one for $1,000?
I don't know. Call Warren Buffett at Nebraska Furniture Mart and see what he's got up there. That's what I had to do.
I wish I could see them.
Oh, you old smart ass.
Yeah, I wish I could see him too.
Didn't even try to be helpful at all, did he? You just like, well, you call Warren Buffett if you want to. Fuck, I ain't got time to fuck with you. If you want it, you call
Call
him.
Nebraska Furniture Mart. They'll deliver right to you. What do you guys have on? Because we're just looking at ourselves.
Yeah.
What do you got?
What are you wearing?
A poncho shirt, like I always do.
I got on a T-shirt. And that's it.
Is it the Looking Glass T-shirt?
You're not missing anything.
I don't have any of those. You quit sending any of those those things.
Haven't got any of those in a while.
Well,
And it's not
Andy's got some. Jeff, are you wearing one of those stupid ass hats?
Any what?
a vest.
You wearing one of those stupid hats you always wear?
Hat? Oh, my cocksucker hats? And I'm not wearing any hat at all.
Your
No.
fedoras.
That's paperboy hat. It's the difference.
Your Boston boxers.
Yeah.
Basically, the old Boston Scally hat. No, I hadn't worn a hat in a long time.
Logan, how long have y'all
No.
been in the house?
Going on 3 months, probably
Have
2.5 months.
Have you used all of the ovens yet?
Yes. Yeah, we have big suppers every Sunday, so I've had to use all the ovens.
Nice.
They host a lot. They do a lot of hosting.
A lot of hosting.
They're making good use of the square footage.
Have you actually
They're
been
doing
in?
good.
Have you been in every room yet?
No time.
No, I definitely lived there for 2.5 months.
So you haven't been to every room yet.
Of course I have. I've shit in every toilet. I've been in every room.
They don't go to the East Wing
Yeah.
that often.
How many toilets do you have in this house? He's embarrassed.
5.
5 fucking toilets.
It's hard to find a place to shit around there.
You stayed up the road at the Hilton, like someone's in the bathroom. Go to Logan's. They got an extra one nobody's using, I bet.
I think that's right. The hallway, our bedroom. Yeah, 5 and 1 downstairs. 4 upstairs, 1 downstairs.
None in the basement, in the man's cave.
You guys don't want to talk about anything at all? How about
how you guys doing?
How's everything in Texas? How you been, boys? I missed you.
Well, I have missed you, but this is how we reconnect. So it's 49 degrees up there this morning. That must be nice.
It's 49 the last couple mornings.
Amazing.
High of 75, I think, today. It's perfect up here.
The problem is, it's like this every year. It's hot as balls. Yeah, I mean, just sucks. And then as soon as you start to get geared up for dove season,
Yeah.
you get a couple, 3 nights that dip in the upper 40s, and a lot of them leave.
They call it false fall in the Midwest.
Sometimes it's as early as a day or 2 before season. You're like, what the fuck?
You know, they call it fake fall here in Texas, but you guys, with y'all's
Because
vocabulary.
you guys, false is too hard to pronounce with
It
your
is.
accent.
It is. So we stick with fake.
You know,
Takes too long to say falls. doesn't it?
Well, they want to turn into y'alls.
False fall. It's a false fall, y'all.
we're cool.
Y'all's falls.
We're cool and nice this morning.
It's
But
humid
supposed-
as fuck.
it
It's
is-
90% humidity out there.
but
It's not nice.
But it's supposed to be 98 degrees here on Thursday, but then we're supposed to be 81 and 80 and 79 on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So I'm assuming y'all are probably going to be in the 60s over the weekend.
I don't think it gets that cool. I think it just stays in the 70s for like a week or two.
I think you're going to get our cold air down there here eventually.
can
We're in the mid 70s today, and then we climb a little bit,
I can feel it coming.
We'll
and then we fall back down. I love it. We're here for it. We love this weather.
Andy, you gonna have a drink?
What are you drinking? Water? Pellegrino?
No, we're having. What are we having?
Good times.
Good times.
Good times whiskey.
Blueberry honey mead.
Reb and I did a big whiskey tasting on Sunday afternoon, and a
Okay.
guy gifted this bottle after he left, so it's delicious.
One of Jeff's fans gifted us a bottle of Devil's Dew, and it's unopened, so I might crack that open.
Devil's Dew.
Devil's Dew Distillery. Jeff and all of his fans, they send him all sorts of good stuff. So
You guys don't have the same fans?
no, our audience actually does not like me. So
There's 6 people.
Hey,
six people
you and I
like
need to do a podcast together because my fans, or our Rebels fans, can't stand me.
Well, you're kind of
That
coming.
leaves me and Jeff.
Logan has kind of come off as a douchebag if you listen to this shit. I mean, bragging about his toilets, his ovens, the landscapers, where they're building the airstrip in the valley and stuff. Me and Reb just seem like just regular good old boys.
Yeah, I come off as a douchebag for answering your questions.
This is as close as he's been to me in weeks. He says, I can't afford to get any closer. We're having fun.
Yeah, love it.
I gotta go get a cup. I'll be
This
right
is
back.
the only place Logan catches any shit, though.
Is it though?
It's pretty brutal in our message board or on our
Group chat.
our listeners are pretty brutal to him. I will say that.
Yeah,
They love him,
they're horrible
but
to
they
me.
give him a lot of shit.
Hey, Jeff, I didn't piss you off the last time we talked, did I?
I guess not. I don't remember it. What did you say to me that would have pissed me off?
Well, because when you were like, it was during our busy season. You're like, I tried to fucking get a hold of you. And I was like, yeah, you call me like 11 times a day. And you were like, yeah, you never fucking answer. And then after that, you hadn't tried to call me forever. I actually had to call you to talk to you the other day.
No, you're
Put you in timeout.
You're busy. I don't worry about that. We're good enough friends. We ought to be able to, if we're busy, we're busy.
Pick up right where we left off.
Yeah.
I left you a pretty sweet comment on your Facebook post the other day,
You
Jeff.
did.
I didn't even snake a like out of you.
What did I read it? If I liked on everything that done it, I'd spend all day liking stuff, Reb. I mean, I just I'm
this
that kind of guy.
So you were talking about, congrats, by the way, on your Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu
Oh, that's right. You
pursuits.
did told me I was going to be going through Walmart. I didn't understand what you meant by that. Like if I was going to be broke, my legs broke or not. I was confused. I even asked Michelle.
No,
I said, I don't know if he
I
thinks I'm
said,
going to get hurt.
great on you. It's awesome, and you'll be going through Walmart with your foot in the air, scooting through Walmart with your foot in the air in no time.
Well-
because all BJJ people I know, as soon as there's altercation starting to happen, they hit the ground, they put their foot in the air.
Yep. You got to get on your ass and slide and put your foot up in the air.
And then you start scooting towards people. So I just figured you could go through Walmart. You sure you want to do this? You sure you want to do this? Intimidation.
I didn't know what you meant by that until now. No, I appreciate it. It is
Well, the joke loses its luster if I had to explain it more.
Yeah, I had never heard that before, but I've really actually enjoyed it. It's been one of the most enjoyable things I've done in a long time.
What are we talking about?
Jiu-jitsu.
That's your coffee.
But it's been a good time. But god dang, it sure is tough on an old fat guy.
Are you thinking about doing
I can
it, Red?
imagine. What's that?
Are you thinking about doing it?
No, I was just telling him he hurt my feelings when he didn't drop me a like on my super sweet comment the other day on his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu glamour post.
See if Andy gets it, because I didn't get what he meant. I told Michelle, I said, I don't know what he's trying to tell me. So tell Andy what you said.
Yeah.
Well, Andy, what do you do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, right?
Andy's the blue belt. I'm just the nobody belt.
That's right, yeah. Congrats to you, too. At least up here, whenever we associate BJJ, we always just see the reels.
Don't explain it. Just tell him what you put on my comment, then see if he gets it.
Oh, awesome, great on you, whatever. You'll be scooting through Walmart with your foot in the air in no time.
Yeah, pulling guard.
Oh, you see, Andy? I didn't know. I don't even know the term. So, like, get him in a half Nelson. I'm like, what the fuck is that? You know, I'm just trying to survive down here.
Yeah, that's what.
You ever had an Uncle Nelson?
No.
So time out. The first day of BJJ training, they don't teach you how to get on your butt and put your foot in the air.
I have found out that I am 100% retarded because, or
tests are back. You are retarded.
Or I have some kind of serious dyslexia when it comes to this shit. They can go over all these different practices and shit, and then I'm like, oh yeah, all right, you ready? I ain't got a clue what you just did. It's very confusing.
Athlete.
To me.
Does the head guy at your dojo, does he take it real serious? Is he one of those like, look to your left, now look to your right?
No.
One of you isn't making it out of here.
One of you is not going to make it out of here.
You decide who.
Actually,
pulls out a pistol.
Actually, the guys that we have in there the head guy's a great guy. I've known him forever. Coached him in 7-on-7 when he was in high school. Great guys, and all the guys are. It's not been that I was scared to death the first time I went in there. I thought, God, they're just gonna I'm gonna go home with a fucking cast. Very thoughtful. They work with you, and they're very helpful, and they still are, because I know they're sick and tired of having to try to explain shit to me 12 times.
I think Jeff thought that everybody was going to circle up on him and spit on him and call him a fat ass. I think that's really what he thought first day was going to be like.
Yes.
They're just going to spit on him.
Spit on him.
Loser! Make him eat white dog shit.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm not paying for this shit.
What did make you want to get into this? Just to get into better shape? I mean, do you actually need some defense because you pissed so many people off? What?
No, I just shoot them.
Just be with your boys? What's the deal?
Yeah, I would shoot them. I'm not going to do it. No, Andy had been trying to ask me to go a couple times. I was like, oh, I'm going to do it. And then Reese really put the driving force in. Are you going to go, Judge? Are you going to go, Judge? So I said, yeah, I'll go. I bought me a gi, and I went. And I really thought I would go one time, and that would be the end of it. But I actually enjoyed it because I get to compete, and it's the only thing that I can do at my age. I'm too old to play fucking softball. I don't have a racquetball court here. I would play racquetball. I can't play. You can't play football. You can't play basketball no more. Last time I played basketball, blew out Achilles. So I said,
wait till you hear about this game called golf. You can actually do that at your age.
Golfing is not competing against someone else. It's competing against yourself. And I used to play a lot of golf, and I like golf. But golf, you're competing against yourself.
And Jeff beat himself.
Yeah,
so
I beat myself.
You know, there's nobody else.
Fuck, did I lose to myself again?
And the same
with a long drive home.
And the same with bowling's the same way. But I get a lot of exercise, and this is what's weird. And I told a guy this the other day. It is, if we do 5-minute rounds, it's 5 minutes of me exertion everything I have to try to keep from getting my ass whooped, which I get my ass whooped every single time. But it's 5 minutes.
So it's like sex at your house.
Basically, except it lasts a lot longer. And there's a lot. It's just a lot of physical. It's fun, but I really enjoy it. I mean, when you was a kid, you wrestled all the freaking time. It's the same shit. But I get to do that all the time, and I get to put everything out because I'm not going to hurt nobody. Them guys are having to go 10% against me to beat my ass. I'm giving 100% to get my ass whooped every time. It's great exercise. And when I leave there, I feel like I have been run through the ringer. I get in the pool and swim some laps, and then I feel a little bit better But I really have enjoyed it. It's good exercise. I tell everybody, if you're an older guy, it's something you can do at your own pace.
That's good.
Well, yeah, I'm glad that you
So
enjoy
you're
it.
saying
Bud.
that someone draws a short straw when they have to roll with you each time.
Yeah, except I realize now that they like that because they get to try all their shit out on everybody else. What's funny is when you're doing these like before they go through, they teach you these moves.
You're beta testing.
Yes, all the time.
Correct.
And they do these moves and they're like, yeah, just use this. Well, yeah, that looks real good when you're practicing against each other and they're letting you do it. But I have yet to wrestle anybody that lets me put them in an arm bar. Ain't nobody helps me do shit.
So do you guys have to go to what is like Throckmorton to do this?
No.
Or where is it?
10 minutes away. 10 minutes away is the place that we do it at. So
There's just jujitsu dojos sprinkled all over West Texas. That seems very random.
That does seem random.
so the guy that does the class, he's a paramedic, and he started this I think 15 years ago, and he was going to Abilene, and then he became, I think he started this when he was a purple belt, and now he is a black belt himself. So he's just been teaching it. I can't remember how many years he's been doing this. 5, 6, 7 now.
He's got a room at his house that we go to on Wednesday nights that he's got mats in the floor.
Yeah, he's all about it.
Is the room painted red?
And it's not a mansion like Logan has where he could set, a whole 2,000 square feet just for dojo.
Your sensei versus the Gracies. One of the Gracies. Who you taking?
Oh, like
Probably Hoist.
now. Yeah, I mean now
Hoist would be old now.
in their age, or like what are we talking?
No, I mean
here?
the Gracies. It's generational there. I mean they have them from 100 to babies.
I mean
They're all.
I would take
They're all doing it.
I would take Logan. Our Logan is the guy, the instructor. I'd take him over the 100-year-old guy.
yeah, he'll be
Okay.
the original guy for sure.
He's that big, tall, bald guy, right? Zach's buddy?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good
Yeah, he's good.
from what I've seen on Facebook.
Yeah,
And he's a stout son of a
number.
bitch.
I think he's 12 in the world right now.
Oh, so he's like up there with Gordon Ryan?
He's
One of the Gracies?
I think so. The age thing is different. I don't know how all that works. I don't compete. I'm totally a hobbyist, so I don't know how all of the classifications and everything go. But in his weight class and in his age category, I think he's number 12 or 15.
Don't let Andy fucking fool your ass. Andy's very, very good and getting a lot better, and is very, very, very disciplined about this stuff.
I'm just too dumb to quit.
And let me tell you how bad
I'm not good. I'm
things
just
are.
too dumb.
Logan,
Too legit to quit.
if you had to wrestle your dad before his accident,
Right now?
That was almost a bad joke.
no,
I just chalked his tires.
but if you had to wrestle your dad and he was learning this deal, would you take his wardrobe and choke him out with his own gi? Because Andy did that to me on day 2.
He was just working some things out.
Took my robe and wrapped it around my throat and fucking strangled me like the preppy killer in New York City did.
Cheaper than therapy, right, Andy?
Yeah, you scratched his CD in broad daylight.
I've wanted to do this a long time.
He wants to do that during goose season, but now he actually gets to.
Yeah,
Tighter.
I did. He came in all hot and everything, and I just fucking wrapped it right around his neck. What are you gonna do?
That sounded like a Pornhub video.
You guys ever accidentally got a boner while you're doing this?
Just twice.
Twice.
2
Yeah,
times.
it's not bad. I've been doing it for a while, so only 2.
Seems rookie numbers.
How long you been doing it?
So I did it off and on for quite a while, and then I got serious about it about a year and a half ago.
Oh, fuck, we're serious about it now.
Was there a family meeting? Like you set everyone down, you're like, I'm ready to get dedicated.
Andy's boys are
No,
good. Andy's boys do it.
The boys started doing it, and I didn't want my kids to look at me like, you're full of shit, Dad. So that was kind of the moment that I was like, I'm going to practice what I preach a little bit, because I think it is good for kids to do this, and I didn't want them thinking that I was full of shit.
I think all those disciplines are good for all ages to do. I think you also just didn't want like your ass to get kicked by your kids when
That
they're
is
like
also
12.
true. That's very true. Like have a 14-year-old that's like, Dad, fuck it, fuck
Exactly.
off. What's my curfew again, Dad?
Clean your room. I don't think so. And he starts scooting at you in guard. Like, son of a bitch. Here the ultimate move. I can't shake this fucking thing.
He's doing that
Every
butt
corner
scooting
you
thing
turn,
again.
you see the foot coming at you.
Yeah, I didn't want to get my ass kicked by my 14-year-old. I'm gonna have to.
Hell yeah.
He's gonna have to follow some rules later on in life, and it'd be better if I could know how to compete, how to combat that butt scooting thing that he does.
You guys grew up wrestling though, because that's a big sport in Missouri, right?
It is, yes.
We did not have it when I was in school.
Logan's school didn't offer several sports just because of the size of the school. It's not his or anyone else's fault. Yes, wrestling has been very big in my community growing up.
So everybody knows everybody knows how to wrestle.
Well, you have the basketball players or the wrestlers. So the basketball players never messed with the wrestlers. That was always just a rule.
You know, Happy was a wrestler. Happy was actually a pretty good wrestler in high school. Y'all probably don't know.
Who
Happy.
was?
Y'all probably.
You talking to us?
Yeah, y'all probably hadn't been out here since we had Happy. Never mind.
Yeah, they have.
I don't think so.
Happy's on year 4.
Short little guy.
Then probably.
Does the pheasant hunts.
Maybe we met Happy.
Yeah, his name's Connor, but we call him Happy. So, did you ever meet Pete Peterman?
Pete Peterman?
Peterman?
Yeah, Dick Dickerman, Pete Peterman, same guy. Anyways,
I don't believe so.
Pete's a funny some gun. Y'all get along great with Pete. Anyways, Pete, first time Happy met him, Happy walked up to him and says, "Hi, I'm Happy." Pete's like, "Well, good for fucking you," because Happy's his nickname.
Sit on my lap. I'll make you happier.
Does Blake Poppy still work there? Is he coming back?
He hadn't impregnated his wife, so
Yeah,
not that we know of. So I think he's coming back.
Yep.
What if it's like when someone comes back from tour and their wife's pregnant, he gets back from guiding?
Yeah. How'd that get in there?
You know.
2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of pregnant wives,
timetables are off.
how is the gestation with your wife, Logan?
October 13th. Baby boy Pyeatt's going to be here.
So we're allowed to talk
that's
about
coming
it
out.
now.
She is gestating nicely, I guess.
She's gestating very nicely.
Good.
She's ready for that. She's ready for him to be out of there.
She's just hitting the stage now where I imagine she'll start getting more and more uncomfortable because little baby Pyeatt's really going to start growing. Already is growing.
He's reached the length that he's going to be. Now he starts filling out. But she has heartburn all the time and usually mad at me.
Can you tell on the ultrasounds does he look like you, like it's all upper body?
Yeah, he doesn't. Two thick legs. He's just a torso.
We're going to have to cut him out. I mean, the legs, they're pretty small, but gee, Christmas, the head and shoulders on that thing.
So she's always mad at you. So things haven't changed in the last 24 months, huh?
No, not really.
No, certainly not.
I do everything I can.
You figure a mansion would make her a little bit happier.
And 6 fridges.
Well, you'd think. But yeah, selling a house, moving while she's pregnant.
A lot.
It can be real touch and go.
You didn't have people move you?
No,
he was going to.
I talked a big game, and it ended up being me and most of my guys. We ended up
And it
doing
was
it.
him and several other people that are too old to be moving furniture for friends. I tried to tell him this. I'm like, man, when you hit a certain age, you just hire it done.
My 52-year-old buddy probably helped me the most.
He did too.
Why was she mad at you about having to move? She was not throwing couches on the back.
Because he's breathing. That's why she's mad at him.
Yeah.
I think she's just mad in general, but I'm the easiest one to take it out on.
He also did that to her.
Yeah. I live that life, so I understand what you're saying, Logan.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
Do women need a reason to be mad at us, guys?
Someone asked me at the lodge one time, they go, "Why is Michelle in a bad mood today?" I said, "Well, I woke up."
Yeah. Shit. He's here in the bathroom in the morning. Motherfucker. Nothing's working.
As soon as his feet hit the floor. Fuck.
So, Logan, I do want to apologize to you. I do owe you a public apology because you told me about baby Jefferson coming. And I, of course,
Jeffrey Pyeatt sounds good.
Didn't tell nobody and did not know anybody that's dumb enough to have me on speakerphone when I'm talking to them. And I asked you about the baby, and you go, "Oh, sorry, y'all, I haven't told y'all yet." And I guess you had not told your coworkers about this, her being knocked up.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to keep it under my hat, but
Well,
you're usually good for something like that about once a year, Jeff.
Also, if you're trying to keep something under your hat, you don't tell people.
yeah, no
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Crucial step you missed.
And then you don't
Yeah, I
answer.
guess that's
Then
true.
you don't answer on a speakerphone, and I'm like, "Hey, how's Hallie doing? How's the pregnancy coming?" And you can see it over the phone. Even it's that awkwardness. He's like, "Oh, yeah, y'all. I need to tell y'all about something here." I was like,
Guys,
"Oh,
I need to tell you something."
I was like, "Shit." Michelle jumps my ass about it. I'm like, "Hell, I didn't know I was talking to him on the damn phone." I said, "He told it to me on the phone, so I thought I could talk to him about it on the phone."
That's fair play.
Yeah, I'd never jump your ass, Jeff. It wasn't your fault. It was mine. It's no big deal.
Well, I still felt bad about causing that awkwardness with your employees or whoever
Nope,
it was.
don't feel bad.
Do you have a name picked out? And is it going to be Jeff or Andy?
It's actually both of those. We're mixing
Jandy.
them. We're going with Jandy.
Okay.
Randy
that.
Jandy.
Jandy Pyeatt.
I like Jandy because Jay's in front. It's
Yeah.
that's better than Andif.
And free.
Antifreeze. We're going with antifreeze.
Yep.
All right,
ring to it.
is one of your bathtubs going to be devoted to a home birth? Is this house big enough that it could double as a hospital?
I mean, it could, but no,
home birth.
I don't think we're going to do a home birth. No,
Not this
Think
time.
you could handle it?
I don't know if I can handle it or not. I didn't watch Stella come out.
Just watching the tub fill up with murky goo.
Did you guys watch? God damn! Did you guys watch your kids be born?
No.
I have a hell of a story there. So
Okay.
Michelle is having a C-section with pain, and I am in there with her, of
Literally.
course. And the doctor starts talking about stocks and tips and endometriosis.
Did he tell you about Bitcoin way back then? 'Cause
No.
that sure could have been a
No
good
shit.
heads up.
So I'm
That
sitting
would've been handy.
I'm sitting there
Handy.
talking to him, and so I stand up to look over the sheet, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" Michelle goes, "What?" I go, "Fuck! They got your liver and your kidneys out, and all kinds of stuff. Your guts are piled everywhere." And I freaking pass out. And when I did, I fall and I ripped Michelle's IV out of her.
Oh, goodness.
So guess who's getting all the attention in the delivery room? Me, not Michelle. I got 5 doctors and nurses working on me, and Michelle's got a baby coming out of her gut. And then they pick her up, and they've got her hands tied down where she can't move her hands and shit. And I pick Payne up, and I'm still kind of wheezy and stuff. And I'm like, "Here, look at him." And he pisses all over her. And then I give her to the nurse.
What an entrance.
True
Up
story.
here, they give you the old speech. If you're going to watch and you go down, their priority and focus is solely on the mother. They said they'll step over you and won't look at you if you're on the ground passed out.
Well, they didn't do that to me.
Is that just a bluff?
No.
That's what they tell you in the speech.
Well, they helped me out, but God Almighty. But I didn't want to watch any of that shit anyways. I just when he was talking about the endometriosis, I've never seen endometriosis, so I wanted to look at it. Then I found out I didn't.
Fun to
want look
say,
at
though.
it. Yeah. But I did. I was like, "Oh God, I got your liver out, your kidneys. Oh, I can see all your insides. Oh my God." Oh, and that's it. Lights went out in Georgia.
Yeah. See, that's why I'm not going to get down there and watch for
Would
this
you
one
say
either.
the judge in the town had bloodstains on his hand?
Yeah, he did. No, but it's funny. I woke back up and Michelle had blood where they'd ripped the IV out. They were trying to put another one in her, and she had blood squirting out of her arm and shit. It was not a good look for me.
Jesus.
So now when she's bitching at me, I got to look at that. And I thought, well, she's probably still got good reason.
You want a do-over?
I stayed up by the head region for my two. I had a post and I did not leave.
Remember it as it was.
Yeah, I stayed up north because I was told, there's going to be blood and mucus and poop and all sorts of everything else. So I just hung out by the head.
Well, and I mean, like, heaven forbid, like, your wife die on the table. You don't want that to be your last thought of, last memory of her. You know what I mean? Like, you want to remember the good days,
That's a good point.
right?
Remember it as it was.
Right. Just like
What's the last thing you remember about your wife? Her asshole was trying to come out, but
Asshole and vagina became one. It was not cool.
And then that stays with you forever. She doesn't want that
And
then-
either. She doesn't
then that's
want
the
that
picture
memory.
you use at her wake.
Right.
It's a major blowout.
Prolapse.
Blowout.
Pink sock.
Did you cut the
Just got off
umbilical
course.
cord?
No, I didn't even do that.
Oh, you pussy. You got to do
Goodness.
that with the second
You
one.
were hands off, huh?
Full disclosure, when Stella was born is when my back had just gone out like a couple weeks prior, and I was all whacked out on you name it.
Yeah.
PCP.
When we went to the hospital, I mean, I had taken a bunch. I couldn't sleep, so I'd eaten painkillers. I was on a lot of NyQuil, probably a few glasses of
He
wine.
was having the most fun in the building.
I was partying.
So you don't even remember this at all.
Vaguely.
Yeah, it's like a
Vaguely.
blurry dream.
Parts of it. You got to
Yep, pretty much.
You got to cut the umbilical cord this time around. It's a lot tougher than you think.
Are you going to do it with your teeth?
It
or with a
is.
knife?
It's a gristly little unit, isn't
Yes, it is. Reb knows.
Are you going to chew it with
Oh,
your
yeah.
teeth, or are you going to do it with a knife?
Are you supposed to bite through it like the cone heads?
That's what they used to do back in the cone heads. That's what they used to do back in the day. They didn't have knives. They just chew it with their teeth. So what are you going to do?
Probably none of that. Doesn't it seem unfair if I didn't do it for the firstborn and then I do it for the secondborn? I mean,
Well,
I'm almost picking a favorite.
You are. It's a boy.
We've changed.
It's a
You've
boy.
evolved.
He's
Grown.
You're not on drugs
You're
anymore.
probably not going to be on a bunch of designer drugs.
Says who?
Fair point.
2 months away. A lot could happen.
How do you think Stella's going to handle this? Because you're going to have a new favorite child now.
It's going to be rough.
Not going to pick a favorite, I don't think.
Yeah, you will.
Well, I guess I have to meet him first.
Yeah, he may not like you.
No, how's she going to handle it not getting all the attention? It's rough on young ones. It is.
She's very excited right now, but yeah, she doesn't realize what's about to happen.
I'd say day 3
She's going to put it back
is
in.
the first time you see her going down the hall with a pillow. Like, Stells, what are you doing? She's turned around, walks back to her room,
Fixing the problem.
taking care of things.
Fixing the problem.
We're all fucking tired. I'm fixing it.
It's usually a hard transition for the ones that were there first.
And their rooms are right next to each other in the south wing, so that's going to make it tricky.
South wing.
Poor designing. Poor designing on your part.
As long as the escalator doesn't go down, at least there's some steps there.
Is the maid butlers, are they happy and excited to have a new baby at the house?
Yeah. So Juanita, I mean, she's kind of whatever, but
Consuela's a bitch.
Consuela is a bitch. I've been having a hard time dealing with her lately.
She a hottie?
She wants more money and everything. But Jeeves seems okay with it.
Is
You know,
he?
he's not going to be as hands on.
What's the name of the house? I mean, all mansions have a name. What is like Stonebriar? I mean, what do y'all have a name?
Saltburn.
Modest Ranch.
Saltburn, just like the show. Did you guys ever watch that?
No.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Never saw the show Saltburn on Netflix, where it's about this big mansion, and it's got these younger kids living in it, and then it gets super gay and gross and weird. Andy, you'd love it.
And that's what you named your house after, a gay, gross house.
No, I didn't. I haven't named my house anything.
You said
I'm not going to
Saltburn?
name my house. It's not a mansion. It's a house.
You will want to know the whole town does refer to it as the Modest Ranch now. It definitely stuck.
Yeah, Reb got that to stick.
The
So
Modest
yeah, we call it
Ranch.
the Modest Ranch.
Well, that's nice of it. So the guys on the
Jeff, I've sent you pictures of it. It's a nice house, but it's a house.
It's a house. It's not a house. It's like a castle.
It's not either. You guys dumb.
You've got 6 fucking stoves. That's not a normal person's home.
Don't have that many stoves. So you guys all ready for dove season, or what's going on there?
Does everybody in town give you shit about this house too?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
literally everybody.
You bring it on. That's what makes it good.
So there is a threshold to be considered a mansion. How many square? How many,
Ooh,
how
I
many,
do want to hear that.
How many
Okay.
square feet are we looking at?
What's the criteria?
No, that's not the question. Question: how many square feet is the house?
I can't remember for sure.
Yep, it's a mansion.
Rebel, if you was guessing, what would you guess? Because he's not going to bail you out here, Logan, at all.
With the basement, of course. I don't know how close I'm gonna get. 6,000 square feet. 7.
Over or under? We can do prices right.
Who, me?
Yeah, is he?
I put the
over
over under at 6,500.
Over or under what Reb said. What are we looking at?
I can't remember for sure. I'm not gonna fucking tell you how many square feet my house is.
6,812 feet.
Okay. Well, to be considered a mansion, you have to be living in squalors of 5,000 or more.
Oh, boys, in a mansion.
Oh, it's definitely over that. Yeah.
You did not like that answer.
Do you have hardwood floors?
Yes.
Oh, you're in a mansion.
Yep,
Congratulations.
there you go. Congratulations.
Who came up with these metrics anyway?
That is quite the criteria.
Yeah, that's from a long time ago.
5,000 square foot and has hardwood floors.
And have to have
Yeah,
at least-
exactly.
Stamp it. That's a mansion.
That's a mansion.
And 4 full bathrooms.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you thinking about Geno Smith this year with your Raiders?
Well, I haven't got to see much. I've bitched to Reb every week that we've done this show. I hate preseason football.
We just picked up Kenny too, didn't you?
Yeah, I just got Kenny Pickett this morning or last night.
Oh, yeah, because
but,
Aiden O'Connell's hurt.
Well, that'll give you an erection.
I mean,
Save the city.
he's been doing okay. I like that he can scramble and get out of the pocket and still make some accurate throws. You know, he's hit Brock Bowers on a couple of those. It just proves that our O-line's going to suck this year. They are not holding up well so far. And our backup quarterback just got hurt. He's out for 8 weeks, and I had to get Kenny Pickett. and his hands are smaller than mine.
That's why he wears 2 gloves.
So this should be impressive, but I don't know. I haven't watched any of the Packers. How are they looking?
I mean, it's preseason football.
They don't play nobody no more at all. They used to, the third game, the starters all played the first half.
A whole half, yeah.
And now nobody plays nothing. I was all excited this week for preseason football, and nobody's playing. I'm like, fuck, this sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know. Logan watched preseason last night.
Didn't realize I did.
Monday night preseason football.
I watched a rerun of a football game last night. I didn't even know I was doing it.
Chiefs and Bears were on last night, apparently again.
Are you?
And he loves it.
And you're not on designer drugs anymore.
No, I'm not.
Did that one so?
Believe it or not.
He asked if I caught the Chiefs game last night. I'm like, didn't know there was one on. He goes, yeah, it's Chiefs and Bears. I'm like, I'm pretty sure they played last week.
And it was snowing.
He's like, I hate preseason. I'm like, so much. You hate it so much you watched a rerun.
I just had it on. I was scrolling TikTok and Instagram.
This looks eerily familiar.
What are we finding on TikTok? Any cool conspiracy theories that we need to know about?
Man, I've just been so hell bent on. Of course, the flat Earth stuff pops up on my phone all the time, but I'm real big on this interstellar object that's traveling super fast. It's going to get here in November.
Yes.
And now all the elected officials and a bunch of professors in Ivy League schools are all saying that it will be an alien attack.
That Harvard one is the most spoken out one.
That's what he said.
The Harvard professor.
That guy came from Harvard and said it. He said this could have life forms on it.
Yeah, and he said that they will be malicious. Which
And if it does, we're fucked, yeah.
I don't know how he knows that.
Why else would you come here? To catch a rerun of a preseason game?
I don't know, just to hang out, try some.
They're not coming to hang out, man.
Try some drugs.
This was 40 years. I'm 57, 50, about 37 years ago. I was camping in the Boundary Waters with a guy. There was 5 of us up there. 2 of the guys worked for the CIA, and they're both passed away, but they were friends of mine, and I knew they were in the CIA at the time. And it was when Bill Clinton declassified a bunch of things, but you couldn't leave. But they declassified some UFO stuff, but you could not leave a place with it. It had to be in what do they call that? A skiff is where it had to be in, or a secure area. So, anyways, he was telling, and they were talking about this while we were up there, and they'd been drinking a little bit, so they were a little more open with their lips than they should have been. And a guy told me, he said, I read a bunch of those documents, and he said, I wish I wouldn't have. He goes, there was a bunch of documents in the break room, and he said, I was in there reading them, and he goes, I wish I would have never read them, and he said, I couldn't put them down, but he said, at that time, if y'all remember back when y'all were kids, probably on milk cartons, they would have a picture of a kid that's missing. Do y'all remember that?
Yep.
And that was pretty common deal. He said, a lot of people that you're seeing on milk cartons are not missing. They've been abducted. And he said, not by human beings. And kind of scared me and shit. I thought, nah, there's no fun. And this was 35 years ago, these guys were talking about. And these guys worked for the government and had clearances and stuff. They talked about it then. So I believe that there is some maliciousness coming. And then have you ever seen that movie Fire in the Sky?
Oh, yeah.
No.
It's a creepy.
It's a great movie.
It's a creepy movie, but it's based on a true story in up around Flagstaff.
I watched
Arizona.
it in theaters back in the day.
Some guys they worked on a logging crew, and they were coming home one night and they saw a light. This guy walked to a light, and the light zapped this guy, and he disappeared. Well, they're scared to death. They can't find him. They call 911. Well, they think these guys killed their coworker, and they're questioning them, and there's a missing persons and shit. And like 4 days later, 5 days later, he calls from a payphone in the middle of the desert, and they go pick him up. He hadn't had any food or water in his system for 5 days, and he told the story about being abducted by aliens and what all they did to him. It's a creepy freaking show.
He got labeled as crazy.
Yep, and it's a creepy show, but it's called Fire in the Sky, and it's based on a true story, supposedly. So
I think
so. I've actually heard something about that. They've made documentaries on I think that same thing before as well.
I think Rogan had the guy on his podcast several years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. The guy
I think you're right, Andy.
This was probably in the mid 90s when I watched the movie in the theaters.
yeah, and that happened in the mid 70s because we watched it.
Right, yeah.
We watched it up here one time. I don't know if it was on cable back. This was PM pre-Michelle, so it's been like 95.
Pay-per-view.
And we watched it up here, and the skunk house my deer hunters stayed in during the deer season. And one of the guys we watched as he walked back there, well, we had this freaking goat that we had brung up here so we didn't have to mow the yard. We had a goat that ran loose. He was asleep in the bed.
Welcome.
That was one of Ron's ideas.
Yeah, it was one
Make
of my
yourselves
dad's.
at home.
Oh, it's as dumb as
Don't
shit.
mind the goat.
Yeah. So anyways,
Mower's broke.
He said he's laying in bed and he feels something hit him again, and he looks up and that fucking goat, he'd watched this alien movie, this goat's looking him eye to eye. He said, I don't know how that sumbitch got in the room. He said, but I'm telling you right now, I about died and killed myself. He said, scared the shit out of me. So,
Nothing says we're hanging on by a thread like a goat in the yard.
yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, that was one of the dumbest things that I let my dad ever talk us into getting.
Ron had it all worked out. He's like, look, boys, you don't have to buy a mower. Just get you a fucking goat. He'll eat all the grass down. And
Fuck, he ate everything but the grass.
then he started climbing on trucks, and Paco had to go.
Yeah. I'll tell you a story. The guy that
We've
owned,
had some doozies out here.
one of the Chiefs owners was hunting with a group of guys with me at one time. And here's a guy that owns the Chiefs, and he's at the Big Honker Lodge. And they have this brand new Suburban with leather seats, and they're loading their shit up.
We got rid of the goat when he came out
He
here.
goes, y'all need to get y'all's goat out. I go, what? The goat had crawled up in this brand new Suburban. It was up in there.
Oh, man. That's a tacky look, guys.
We need to bring the goat back.
Have you guys been following that interstellar space cruiser that Logan mentioned?
Yes.
Have you guys been following that on the news?
No.
Yeah, yes. I brought it up several weeks ago. Of course, everything I say is, nonsense until it gets backed up by
Well, when it was
Logan.
first pitched to me, it's been a while ago now since we've been following it, but Logan said it was traveling faster than the speed of light.
I said at the speed of light.
Whatever. And then it stopped and made an abrupt 90-degree turn right towards Earth. And so I'm like, I really need to look into that. Turns out it's not moving quite that fast at all, but it is moving pretty fast. 60 meters a second, maybe?
So that sounds about right. I just regurgitate shit that I see on TikTok.
Or
but
60 miles a second, whatever it is.
That's fast.
Yeah,
That
it
is
is
very
fast.
fast.
But they do say it's headed right for us, and there are more and more people jumping on that it may be aliens, and if so, probably hostile. What are you guys going to do if we get to November and it's confirmed?
When is this supposed to hit?
We've got an alien 2 weeks away. What are you guys going to do?
November. Okay, so here's my question. Do you think that they will let us know, or do you think it's just going to be like a big surprise, like, fuck, here it is? Like, do you think
Well, I
that
think there's too many people tracking it that aren't in the government. So, I mean,
so you think that the
at some
government
point someone's going to get eyes on it.
You think that they would be open and transparent enough to give the American people enough warning? Like, hey, in 2 weeks, I hate to break it to you, but we got aliens that are going to be here.
No, the government won't, but I'm saying the people that also have high-powered telescopes or whistleblowers or whatever. I'm just saying if they confirm it and this is 100% Independence Day looking ship.
Yep.
You have 2 weeks till it's here. What are you guys going to do? What's prep look like down there?
How big is this thing?
Huge.
Size of Manhattan.
Yeah. Size of the island of Manhattan.
So they got 20,000 of these little suckers on there, probably.
Oh, that's a conservative estimate, Jeff. It's upwards of 75 or 100.
1,000?
Oh, it's a bunch.
We don't know for sure. It is the size of Manhattan.
And we don't know how big these people are.
I'm assuming
They
that we
can
don't
get
have
packed in
any.
there.
We don't have anything that's a weapon, anything that our country has that can deter this. Because I've seen Star Wars; they can just lightsaber us to death on this thing. There's
Andy,
no way.
do you think that this thing can break through the firmament?
Or your guard?
Yeah, I think so. I think
You think it can break through your guard?
Your guys' training has come at the right time. Can we weaponize you if we need it?
How many aliens do you think the average Brazilian jiu-jitsu guy can pull guard on before they overrun you?
One. Full guard on one.
For
I mean,
sure.
if it's like Mars Attacks, they just go, meh, 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 and then they vaporize you.
What if they get
Yeah,
out and
you
they're
get-
all like max 3 foot tall? You got to feel like the odds are in your favor.
Like Mars Attacks, they have
Yeah.
those guns, though. It's a problem.
It's
The
not-
problem with the
you're not
West
gonna get in a
Texas
fight
is,
with
though,
them.
and Rev and I have been there, you guys have a lot of cuckleburrs. So, I mean, you're sliding on your ass through that. That's going to get tricky as well, right?
Well, I would do it in the
Sliding
driveway where there's, less stickers.
It's not really cuckolders. They have like goat heads.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess that's true.
Listen,
Sandspurs.
You should have a goat mow the yard.
And these things are not going to be used to our goat heads out here, so that's more defense for us.
Let's be serious on this for just a second. Now.
Okay.
Let's be honest.
I'm trying.
Now we're being serious.
Let's be
Sorry.
serious about this. Honestly, there ain't nothing we can do.
You
If
don't
they
think
got
an
the-
AR-15 round to the dome would stop a 3 foot Martian?
I don't know if they're 3 foot, but how do you
If
know
they're
that they've got-
biological,
Yeah, I mean, we're
Wait,
talking.
what's that even mean?
These people
You
have
think it's
enough.
bananas? A boatload of bananas?
No, I mean, I'm saying a fucking bullet, if it's fucking,
Just marbles?
if it's biological and it's not wearing some sort of super armor we don't know about, yes, an AR-15 should kill it theoretically, right?
Unless the skull's too thick.
Shoot it in the heart.
Here's the thing. Do you really think that these things got enough technology to come, craft that big, that fast?
Coming that quick.
They're going to come here. That a fucking bullet, they ain't got some way to stop a bullet.
Well, the universe is 15 billion years old, so if they've been around since the beginning of time, surely they've evolved into something that, is going to fuck us up.
Do you believe in
What
that?
if some? Oh, go ahead.
Do you believe in the Antarctica stuff that the guy told
Look at him. Of course he does.
the bird? They told Bird that our country needs to not develop the nuclear weapon that's going to cause a big problem for us, and that we'll never let it happen. So are these people?
Because they were pissed off at us for even making it.
Yes. So do you?
What if that's the signature the aliens saw way back when? It just finally got to them, and now they're traveling here.
I don't know.
Oh, what the fuck was that? Hiroshima and Nagasaki?
Yep.
Yeah.
They kind of alerted the galaxy.
They're pissed off from
There's
60
people
years
over
ago.
here.
I mean,
they're holding a
Something to think
grudge.
about.
I mean, if you really want to be serious about this, I think we'd be screwed. I don't think there's any technology. I think that Will Smith and Independence Day ain't going to come in and save our ass, and we ain't going to be using fighter jets. I mean, you're really going to send the best fighter jet we got up against some sucker that can go at the speed of light? No. All he's got to do
Well,
is
it's the
push
best
a
we've
button.
got.
Yeah, but he can just push a
We're
button.
going to try,
and
though,
run it.
right?
Well, I can tell you in Texas, we ain't giving up.
In Missouri, they will. I mean, they all tried to go to California, and they landed in Missouri. Okay, now here's my next question. What if they are coming and they are this benevolent being and they're all just peace and love? Do you think that humans on Earth will be like, no, fuck that, we're shooting you?
Oh, yeah, no, they'll shoot them and then put them in museums.
We'll stuff them. We'll have one mounted out here.
Absolutely.
And then that turns
it depends on where they go. I mean, if the aliens land in Oklahoma, they're probably going to try to fuck them.
Well, the casinos will keep them tied up.
That's true. They land in Texas. You guys probably try to kill them. We'll be nice to them.
Well, I mean, we don't like mowing grass, so
Better
we
put them to
did
work stealing copper.
We did have a goat out here, so if we could have a couple aliens cutting grass, that'd be sure handy.
Yeah, you have Bleeborp and his buddies out there mowing the grass for you.
So when is this?
Helping Tony work on stuff.
Yeah. When is this supposed to happen in November? They have a day yet?
I don't think there's an exact date.
Sometime they thought around mid-November, I think, but it was kind of between late October and early December. So I just came to the conclusion
Mid-November sounds good. What do they? This thing is coming. Is there a chance? So this is not like an asteroid that may miss us by 50,000 miles, and that's a close strike. They think it's actually,
no, it course corrected. They do say it course corrected out there along, quite a while ago. Almost like it was just cruising, and then all of a sudden it just turned about face and headed towards Earth.
So, I mean, then realistically, you hope it's an alien ship, right? Because if it's an asteroid the size of Manhattan that's heading directly for us, that's going to cause a problem.
Well, they can't change trajectory. They're always stuck.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, unless it bumped off something.
You don't bump off something 90 degrees, right?
I don't know how space works.
Well, Rebel just ruined Logan's hope. Logan's like, well, hopefully this isn't just an asteroid. And I'm with Logan on this because an asteroid the size of Manhattan would send us back to the dinosaur days.
Yeah, that's
a
mass extinction event.
How big have you seen Crater National? Well, the Yucatan Peninsula, the Gulf of Mexico had a strike.
Gulf of America, correct yourself, sir.
The Gulf of America had a major asteroid hit, and that's what created the Gulf of America, they think.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they also
that's the one they're saying is that was the dinosaur killer, right?
Yes, and it hit in the Gulf of Mexico. The Gulf of Mexico was not a gulf then; it was just dry land, and it hit that, and the water seeped in, and it pulled it in. But Crater National Park in Arizona, I think that's a mile wide, and I think there's another one in Oregon too where asteroids have hit, and they're a mile wide, and they did a lot of damage. Fuck, what's Manhattan? 13 miles?
I don't know. I figure you've probably been there.
I have.
Guy wears hats and vests.
Well, that's true. Mr. Seven Stoves in his house. I think.
Have you been to New York, Jeff?
Many times.
Yeah.
Of course you have. Makes sense.
Manhattan.
What would it take? Something the size of a car to create a mile-wide crater? I mean, it wouldn't take very much.
Manhattan is 13 miles by 2.3 miles.
I'll bet you the mile crater had to be at least a mile. You don't think it was the same size as the crater? You think the crater's bigger than the actual?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, by a lot, by an exponential factor, yeah.
So you think a quarter of a mile wide, maybe? Football field wide?
No. I would say something the size
Size of that room you're sitting in, probably.
Yeah, could.
Do you think
probably do it?
Do you think this Manhattan thing? Well, if it's an asteroid, it's going to break up coming in, so that was going to break it up some. But if it's splintered into a bunch of pieces, that might be worse than just one big piece.
Depending on where it lands.
430 feet wide is the asteroid size for a mile wide crater.
430 foot wide.
Well, that's bigger than I thought. So I mean, you're at 100
Football
and
field.
what?
A football field and some
15
change.
yards
Football
or
field,
something?
or a little bigger.
And some
Yeah.
change.
12 yards, 13.
I would have guessed it was a lot smaller than that.
Yeah, size of a football field.
An acre asteroid.
Yeah.
They create craters roughly 20 times larger than their
20 times.
Yep. So there you can just carry that, put that in your hat, and next time you're talking about craters, it's 20 times bigger.
So it would be
20
200
times. We can remember that.
250 miles is what the crater would be. The best thing happened to us if it landed in the middle of the Atlantic or Pacific Ocean, and then it would just do a big tsunami somewhere.
No,
California.
I saw who's that guy? Randall Carlson. He was on the
On Rogan?
No, he's been on Rogan, but he was on another podcast recently. That David Betts guy, Patrick David Betts. I can't remember his name. Anyway, he was talking.
Randall
about,
Carlson's the one that's always getting horny for the younger Dryas, right?
Yeah, yeah. Him and that other guy, Graham Hancock. But I saw
Master Plugs, that guy.
I saw him talking about an asteroid that barely missed us, and I can't remember how big it was, but he said like it would have been equivalent to 65 atomic bombs going off in one area, and I mean,
Be tough on that area.
it would have like if it lands on the East Coast, like America's done for, like you're not gonna be able to grow anything. There's gonna be so much dirt and soot in the air. You're not gonna have sunlight for 3 to 5 years. Like you're fucked.
Well, what about if it landed in the middle of the ocean? Wouldn't that be the best bet?
Fuck, I don't know.
If they're big enough, I mean, I think we've all probably seen some of those computer, I don't know, dramatizations of if it hits the ocean. It still throws up a lot of stuff.
Well, I'm sure it would, but I
A
would
lot
think
of,
that
a lot of ocean floor and stuff.
But that still would be the best bet as opposed to hitting in Wyoming or somewhere. I mean, if it hit in
Well, I'm
Kansas,
sure it would have to be better, you
Yeah,
would think,
if
but I
it
think
hit-
it's still pretty bad.
if it hit in Kansas, it's going to wipe out the entire United States. I mean, that's
absolutely.
basically-
Yeah.
Reb and I aren't going to feel a thing for sure if it lands in Kansas.
But if it lands in the middle of the Pacific somewhere,
You lucky bastards.
we probably would survive the blast and the fallout. It would be a miserable fucking death for the next 5 years till we're all
The
dead.
starvation, yeah.
Yes.
Best diet plan Jeff ever went on.
And you know what's going to happen? The old preppers out there.
Other
be like-
than jujitsu.
That's
than
right.
jiu-jitsu.
The prepper guys are going to be, they're all for this shit. There's some people that have been waiting their whole life, been stockpiling shit for this. And they're going to get a
rooting for
big,
the aliens.
They're going to get a
Rooting
big,
for a reset.
yeah, they're going to get a real big dose of reality pretty fast. About a month into this, it ain't going to be so fucking fun to be eating fucking rice that's 10 years old.
I was raised by one.
So it was a serious question. That's why I asked if this thing turns out to be legit, and is there any part of you that would prep a little bit so you could
Well, I've prepped, but I haven't
stay alive 6 months versus 6 days?
I've got 6 months worth of stuff stored up, but I don't have 6 years worth of shit stored up.
We have a lot of game in our area. I would become a pretty good deer hunter, I feel like.
Well, what if it's all gone though?
Are we talking about aliens or are we talking about an asteroid?
I'm
Well, I
talking
think-
aliens.
Oh, aliens! I have no idea what we'd expect. I've got a lot of ammo. I'd shoot the shit out of them or try to.
We're going to hunker down.
But I mean, you'd get out of residential areas, right? You'd go out to the woods somewhere
We're
where you
com-
got some water source, and you would.
we're coming to the big honker,
right?
We're coming to the big
Big
honker.
Honker Lodge. We got water. We got well water, solar water. No, this is where we would go.
Fresh out
I
of
wouldn't.
goats, though.
I damn sure wouldn't want to be at the woods. How you know them little nocturnal bastards can't get you at night?
I'm just saying I wouldn't want to be in town.
No.
Or a house.
No. They're going to hit the metropolitan. I know these little guys. I know their game plan. They're going after the metropolitan people first.
Andy has their playbook.
I feel like
I
their
do.
playbook would be check the towns first and then go door to door in the rural areas afterwards before you check the woods.
So what?
Yeah.
Woods would not be number one.
They're going East Coast
I'm
first.
going to the woods.
They're going East Coast and then Manifest Destiny west across.
What's that movie with? I think
Independence. Men in Black.
no. Mel Gibson was in a movie, I believe, where he was a preacher,
Signs.
and the water's the thing that deterred him.
I think
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
signs, yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix was the baseball player.
Yeah.
Yes. Swing away.
Yeah, and they
swing away.
And they showed the people like in Mexico City or somewhere, showed a couple of them gray things walking through their yard. It's like, screw that shit.
So where are we
It's
putting
almost like they ran out of money at the end of that movie because
Right,
it was a
yeah.
pretty good movie up until the end. It's like, fuck it. Ended with water and baseball bats.
until the grand finale?
That's the damn
We're out of
truth,
money,
though.
boys. Shut her down.
The
And you got some kids saying swing away.
M. Night Shyamalan's like, I am out of
Because the
fucking
guy has
ideas.
PTSD from baseball.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
What do you
I
want
think
the
that's
alien
silly.
to look like? Fuck, I don't know. We're out of money. Just put somebody in a costume and have them walk across. I don't know.
Have them in the cupboard.
Early
came off.
bets. Where are we putting our money on this thing having aliens on it? Oh, put your gold chain back on, Logan.
It came off for some reason.
Yeah, that fucking jeweler.
Thanks, Reb.
Look at Reb. What
Friendship.
a guy. Friendship bracelet now.
Friendship.
So you're saying over under on percentages here?
Yep.
Same place the Italians landed. It's going to be on the East Coast.
No, at this thing coming true in November.
Oh, man.
As in there's actually an object, or it's actually an alien or a meteorite? What do you mean?
It's
that it even exists?
It's everything that we fear that it's going to be.
I bet you at 70% there's an object, and I'll go less than 10% it's aliens, and I'll go less than 2% it hits the United States or hits the world Earth.
Yeah, I was going to go 50% that this thing's even real, and then, probably 20% if it is real that it's aliens. Just, I haven't looked into it as much as I should, but from what I have seen, it is not acting like a space rock.
I think it's even less than 50% that this is real. I think it's a distraction that the government's trying to throw at us for something else.
Uh-oh.
God damn, that's a big distraction. What's fucking coming down the pipe they're covering up?
Tell them aliens are coming.
I mean, yeah, well, I mean,
you got the Epstein list.
I was going to say, I mean,
meetings with Russia. We got all sorts of things going on.
hey,
right?
Donald, they just found another picture of you with Epstein. Oh, shit. Tell them there's aliens or something. Think of something.
What has happened to the Epstein list?
The one that never existed?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, it's your butt.
never existed, but now it does exist.
Right. Figure that out.
It exists again?
Yeah, they came out.
I
and
think the
said-
Epstein list is real. I think there's a lot of high-powered people on it. I don't care who, and I think it should be released, even if it brings government to its knees and all major businesses, including the banking system, because
Amen.
I will risk the world to get rid of pedophiles.
I'm 100% with you on everything you said. I'm 100%. You know what is crazy about all this is we don't talk about Anthony Weiner's laptop much, and I know Logan, you're going to deep dove into this already, I bet. But his laptop is supposed to be worse than anything out there. It's got all kinds of shit in it. Supposedly, and this is supposedly, and I've read this on 3 different deals, 9 New York police officers have opened up that laptop and looked at it. All 9 of those guys are dead now.
Frazzle drip. Anthony Weiner had a folder on there called insurance, and it had a video called Frazzle Drip, and it was Hillary Clinton and what the hell was that lady's name?
Are you sure you should even say it if everyone's ended up dead?
Worked for Hillary, and it was them torturing a young girl.
Is it Huma Abedin?
Yes,
That's the
Huma
girl-
Aberdeen.
Yeah, she's married to George Soros' son now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, the wicked web we weave.
Yep, she's married to George. Just got married to him in the last couple of years. But that was
Well, supposedly in that video, it's Hillary and Huma, and they're both naked, and they're torturing this girl. They've got her like chained to a tree, torture. They're cutting her face off, and then eventually they eat her pineal gland, whatever you want to call it.
For fuck's sake.
That's what they say.
Who's they?
The 9 goddamn detectives for the NYPD.
They're dead.
They're all dead now.
They did say it. They don't say it anymore.
Supposedly, you can do a look up, and these 9 guys are dead. Now, how many?
No, I believe that part.
How many precincts or how many whatever groups of office in New York City PD have got 9 guys that all have died in the last 10 years? All were on the same case doing something, and every one of them are dead now. That's not coincidence.
It's not a coincidence, Reb.
No, I'm not saying it's a coincidence.
But they said that's what was on the video.
saying-
It's Hillary naked torturing a young girl.
And eating faces?
No,
that seems a little much.
They eat a part of her brain, the pineal gland.
The story about Hillary.
I know where it's at.
thing. Yeah.
The third eye.
The story about Hillary being a carpet muncher has been going around for a long time. I had a Secret Service guy hunt with us 30 years ago, and he's telling guys that she was a closet dyke back then. I mean, I've heard that forever.
Really?
Yeah, I said that's why she didn't give a shit about Bill doing all his extracurricular shit. It was all just a power deal.
Because she was eating box?
She didn't care.
Yeah, I feel like that's fine compared to eating kids' brains.
No shit. There is no doubt that we have a big group of people that run the media for the world.
No doubt, yes.
And
there's a cabal.
Yeah,
I would agree.
And they are caught up in some shit. And I don't like everything our president does, and nobody else does either. But I think he's a really good president.
But why has he made this go away?
I don't think that he's made it go away. I think that
he threw a fit when somebody asked him about it. He threw a hissy fit.
I'm not defending anything he's done on this. I am going to say this, though. They've been trying to get it released, and there's a judge in Florida that keeps blocking it still. Now, it needs to be released, all of it. It's kind of like the Pentagon with the missiles. And I had a guy get mad at me this the other day, and he says it's a plane. I say it's a missile that hit Pentagon. He's a guy I like. If they've got video of an airplane crashing in the fucking Pentagon, release it. It'd be real simple to end that all at once. You know? Show us what you got. Same with the Epstein
There wasn't
deal.
even one piece of a plane that they got from the Pentagon yard. It was obviously a missile that hit it. Yet they found a passport sitting out there.
Yeah, that's like the black box in an airplane. Build the whole fucking plane out of a black box because it can survive anything.
Yeah, exactly. Australia's making a huge black box. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, aren't you the one that told me that?
I don't think so.
I think they're trying to create like a enormous black box because the end of humanity is supposed to be here within like the next year or two, and they want to have like.
You think it's this alien ship?
It very well could be
in November.
I don't know.
But seriously, if you had the Pentagon, if the FBI and the CIA had this, and they're saying, "Oh, it's a plane that hit that," how hard is it to fucking put the video up? They say they got video of it. Show us the video, because the video I've seen that's not very good video doesn't look like a fucking airplane. It looks like a missile going into it fast.
That old CCTV footage, and it's from like a few blocks away, and it sure looks like a missile. I mean, it's small.
You could see a fucking airplane if it was a damn airplane coming through there.
There was no goddamn airplane pieces.
I know.
And there's no way that the Pentagon isn't. I mean, every square inch outside is covered with, is under surveillance.
But would you not, if you were with them, would you not just release the damn tape with the damn plane?
Yeah, I don't see the harm in that. You're not divulging any secrets or anything. You're just showing something hit you from the outside.
Jeff, you know why they don't release any of that. The Saudi Arabians had nothing to do with 9/11.
I don't know that they didn't have nothing to do with it, but they weren't the only people involved. It all starts.
Your boys, the Bushes, were
Kennebunkport, Maine. We were in fucking Maine about 2 months ago, and this guy come up to me bragging. He's like, "Oh, you're from Texas? Guess who was at my daughter's spinning class the other day?" And I knew I said, "Who?" He goes, "President George W. Bush." I said, "Well, I hope he fucking keeps his ass up here. We don't want him in Texas." Screw him.
Oh, how'd that go?
He was kind
of probably crushed that guy.
He was kind of shocked. He goes, "Well, we'll keep him up here." I said, "Good, keep all his fucking ass. We don't give a shit. He ain't a Texan anyways." But I really believe that that the Pentagon.
But I regret.
Fucking transplant.
Yeah, keep his ass. I don't care. But I don't. I'm with you on everything you say about 9/11. Buildings don't just fall down like themselves. I've seen there's too much stuff out there. The sad thing is if that's a missile that hit the Pentagon, what happened to all them people in that plane that took off?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I mean,
maybe the same thing that happened to Malaysian flight MH370.
I mean, it just makes you wonder though if that did happen. And then some people say there wasn't even a plane didn't even crash in Pennsylvania. Well, then what the hell was it?
There was probably another missile. I mean, there was no parts of that plane either.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of plane crashes. No, I can't say that. I've seen coverage of plane crashes. Let me.
I was gonna say, why have you seen so many plane
why
crashes?
are you still flying?
Yeah, I've seen one plane crash in my life, and it landed about 100 yards from me and killed 3 men. That's the only plane crash I've ever seen. But
why did you? Where was that?
In my my neighbor's backyard growing up in Wichita Falls. Crashed 3 doors down from us in the backyard. We were in the backyard playing. My mom coming outside. I was in 5th grade or 4th grade. My mom come running out. Jeff, what did you do? Yeah, I made a plane crash, Mom. You know,
shot my BB gun.
Yeah. You found me.
But I'm telling you, his plane was sputtering and shit, and you could hear the engine fucking going. Looked up, my sucker nosedived right into the backyard and killed 3 guys. But
what was the reasoning? What made it crash? Was it you? You can tell us now.
Mechanical failure.
Drunk pilot.
You know what I remember the most of that? I remember the plane crash, But one of the guys had a gold Rolex watch on, and his arm was up, and he was on fire. The whole plane was on fire, and you could see that gold watch where his arm was sticking up where it was stuck up there.
You were close.
Did you go take
Did
it?
you take it?
No, but someone asked me that. No, yeah, I was close. I went down in the alley. I was 15 yards from the plane on fire. But you could see his arm up there, and the gold wristband was on it.
It was probably fake.
No, I don't know if it's a fake watch or not, but that
People with Rolexes aren't flying planes that crash.
But I was in okay. But I was in 4th grade when that happened. I'll never forget it. But I've seen videos of plane crashes. They just had a plane crash in China or somewhere the other day, and you can look. You can see a plane there. I mean, there's plane parts. There are planes that crash all the time from way up in the air that are, falling from 10, 20,000 feet of crash, and there's stuff there. But a plane flies into the fucking Pentagon and there's no debris. I looked at a video of it the other day. It was on. You don't even see nothing.
It's
you can see
fishy.
it.
Just for shits and giggles, you watched it again?
Yeah, there was a show on the other day, conspiracy theory show, and it was on, and I watched but they were doing the Pentagon again, and it makes you watch, and the video is there, and there's no plane parts hanging out the back of that that building like there should be. There's a tail section,
and the hole's not even big enough.
Look up the video of the plane that crashes at DFW in 1987 or 88, that Delta that crashed in August. You can see the whole back end of the plane, the tail section and everything. But for some reason, it goes in the Pentagon, it just sucks everything in and just disintegrates to nothing. No, it don't happen.
Except for one passport.
Yeah, Abdullah's fucking
Samir something or other.
Yeah, his fucking passport survived it all. Flew out of his fucking pocket. It's not like he had it in his hand holding it, threw it out the window right before they hit the Pentagon.
He chucked it out the window.
Yeah.
You're saying it got dropped like the caddy does Trump's golf balls.
Yeah. Allah Akbar, and throw the motherfucker out the window right before it hits the building.
I want these motherfuckers to know where to look.
There's a passport right here.
Yep.
Speaking of plane crashes,
Jeff's seen a lot of them.
that Air India crash that happened, a month or two ago now, where one guy survived in seat 11A.
Yeah.
That's about the wildest thing you could hear, right?
Yeah. Fucking crazy.
I mean, how do 200 and whatever it was
270 some
people die, and one guy, he just had a few scratches on him.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy.
On TV, do you think he has survivor's remorse? No, he's happy as shit's what he is.
Happy as fuck to be here.
They said he's come out and said, of course, they've done interviews with him and stuff. It's just wild to me how he even survived, and there's just one guy, but he has terrible survivor's guilt. He's living in torment, quote unquote.
He's living, and that's where the quote should stop. He was probably drunk. You got to be drunk if you're going to survive an accident like that.
Oh, the go limber thing. Limber.
Got to go limp. You got to go limp. So he's probably had a couple airport cocktails and was feeling good, and probably didn't even know plane crash until he woke up from his stupor.
I get that. I have flown sober like twice ever in my entire life.
Well, he didn't just survive. He walked out of the thing, right?
The drunker, the better. The drunker, the better is what they say.
Yeah, you just flail around, bud.
Do you remember?
That's just insane to me.
Take it as
to
it
be
comes.
one of 200 and some. I feel like there's something else at work there.
Logan, do you remember that prop job that we took from Winnipeg to Saskatoon?
Yeah.
Those are Saskatoon birds.
You remember how fucking nervous I was the whole time?
Yeah, that old fucking had the motors on top of the wings on the top. It's like flying in 1972. No, about 1952 Korea or some shit.
Dude, I hated it. So you guys have traveled with me now. I'm not exaggerating. Every time I hit an airport, I just beeline for a bar. I'm like, if I have to get on another goddamn airplane, I need to get some alcohol in me.
I've seen you do that going to Allsup's in Wichita, Knox City. So let's don't say it's just an airplane.
Let's calm down.
I've seen him do that just going to breakfast.
Yeah,
Right. Settle down.
Yeah.
I am not eating another fucking bite without some alcohol in me.
This is too fucking much. Hey, have you seen the theory that the Las Vegas shooting was actually an attempt to kill a Saudi prince?
No, I have
not seen that. And that thing kind of just went away too after it happened.
You mean the largest mass shooting in the history of the world?
Yeah, it was. I mean, a monster of a shooting.
Well, okay, so
go ahead.
I will admit that I was really hoping that you had heard about it because I was hoping you were going to carry this because I had only seen snippets and a couple.
Because all I've done is just hear about it.
Yeah, I don't have enough information to like really dive off into it, but after that happened, so apparently a Saudi prince was at whatever hotel it was and narrowly escaped, if you believe the conspiracy theorists. And then whenever he gets back to Saudi Arabia is when they like cleanse, like they just start killing everybody over there. So
he was down at the Jason Aldean concert?
Or in the hotel. In the hotel. Once again, I was really
I feel like they were shooting out into the crowd from the hotel.
I was really hoping Logan had heard about
Cover
this
up.
and that he could carry this, and he really dropped the ball here. So,
Well, I
will find some
100%
more
think
TikTok
that
videos.
it was our government that did that mass shooting. There's no doubt in my mind. They said they have videos, and you can hear it, of machine gun fire coming out of helicopters, for God's sakes.
Oh, really?
The fucking, yeah, what's his nuts? I can't even think of that guy's name because they just quit reporting on it. That guy, I don't even think ever pulled the trigger. I think they just dumped his dead body up there, knocked a window out, and then it was, guys within the FBI and you name it. They're the ones who started shooting into the crowd.
I don't know about all that.
What do you mean? Have you ever listened to the audio?
Yeah, but in the day, I mean, we're in the time of cell phones, even though this is, 10 years ago almost, probably?
Well, okay, so that is one thing.
5,
My memory's
6.
coming back to me now. They said a lot of the cell phone footage was taken up. They wouldn't.
Somehow, I mean, someone's going to be on Facebook Live. I mean, I think that was still a thing back then. If someone's in a helicopter just firing machine guns on the crowd, there's going to be evidence.
There was video of it. And there was a shitload of testimonies of people, cab drivers, you name it, of everybody around there. And they were all saying that they heard shots coming from a helicopter. They heard shots coming from over here. Of course, there were some coming from Mandalay Bay.
Say some said they for sure saw a guy with a machine gun firing out.
Yeah, but it wasn't the guy they pinned it all on. And then they just threw a bunch of fucking bullets and guns on the ground. They're like, oh yeah, it was him. But if you listen to those guns, there's nothing that he had up there that he was shooting. It was like M60s and shit. He was shooting a bump stock, which all the fucking leftists and liberals say that, those are fully automatic. Anybody can tell the difference between a fully automatic and a bump stock.
Right. That's not machine gun fast.
I have a hard time believing that there was shots from a helicopter.
I'm not in on that one
in
yet.
today's world, with everybody having a phone and a camera and shit, I got a call the next morning. The guy thought me and Michelle were there.
Oh, it was Mandalay Bay, and apparently the Saudi prince owns some shit at Mandalay Bay, so he was there.
Huge Jason Aldean fan.
Yeah,
he's big over there. And
country music knows no bounds, no boundaries.
He's big in Riyadh, so.
I'm not getting behind the chopper with the guy firing out of it. Even the cleanup on that as a government, if that's what you're saying, that'd be a really big task.
I'll send all you cucks some videos if you'd like.
Of people, you can see the helicopter, somebody shooting out of it.
Of people
you
saying.
You can see fire coming out of the door of the helicopter.
And you do know we can't trust any videos we see nowadays, right? I mean, someone could make a video of you blowing a dude in under 30 seconds. But doesn't mean it's true, right?
This is what I've been saying.
Right.
That every fucking thing I say, everything I tell you, like, nope, our government wouldn't do that to us. They're all the best.
I'm just not buying into the choppers in the air with guys firing in the crowd. I think it came from the hotel.
I'm with Rebel on that. I buy into that. The guy that was up in the room that you said got killed and dumped there, I would put.
Now, that could have been a patsy situation.
I put more into it that he's an MK Ultra guy and they got him fried on some shit to do something than I do anything else.
Reb's still mad at Lee Harvey Oswald because he thinks that he acted alone.
Lee Harvey
Didn't say
Oswald
that either.
Lee Harvey Oswald was not alone.
Yeah, I didn't say that, Logan.
It was the driver who killed JFK.
Putting words in his mouth, Logan. Don't do that.
But I don't buy the helicopter deal because too many people I think would have seen that and that'd be too. First of all, where was the Saudi prince when was he even at the concert?
He was in.
Big Jason Aldean.
Never missed a Jason Aldean concert.
Never has missed one.
Yeah. Where was
even
he
when
at?
he started out in the old tavern shows?
So
Saudi prince was always there.
I think he was in Mandalay Bay at the time. Once again, Logan dropped the ball here because he has not fucking seen this, and I was hoping that he had.
We've known we were going to do this for a couple of days. You should have texted me and told me to do a little research. I'm sorry.
I was not ready for fucking Saudis to come up in this conversation.
If the government was doing that, why didn't they blow up the propane tanks at the airport right there that could have caused a lot of damage?
I don't follow.
There was propane tanks right by where the venue was. Big propane tanks at the McCarran Airport. Big ones. And they said they could have blew them some bitches up if they really wanted to do that. So if the government was involved, it would have been real simple to blow up them tanks and look like he shot and put a hole in one that blew up. Right?
I mean, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they didn't want that many casualties.
But they shot up a fucking whole concert full of people.
Yeah, it was a huge travesty.
To kill
How many
us.
people even died? And like 3 days after that happened, they just did not report on it at all.
It did seem to go away rather quickly.
Yeah, maybe because there was
Other than legislation that tried to come from it, but
58
maybe because there
people
was too many
died.
people who talked about fire coming out of a helicopter, huh?
58 people died.
58 people died, 700 were wounded, and then he turned the gun on himself. I feel bad for Dan Bilzerian. He tried to help, and they told him to get the fuck back. Have y'all seen that video?
I have seen that when he's hiding behind those concrete walls and shit, and he said he watched a girl's head blow up right next to him.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey,
Isn't that nuts?
speaking of that, like, have you seen all the Tim Kennedy shit going on?
Yeah, man.
Stolen?
Your fellow Texan, he's stolen valor. Tried to say he had a bronze medal. He did not.
It turns out, like, they said he never even fired his weapon overseas.
Really?
Like, never.
like could have passed one of those gunpowder tests
But
every day.
He's claiming all these, casual, or I don't know what kills or whatever. And I guess now it's come out that he never even fired his weapon in combat ever.
Have you listened to him on the Sean Ryan show before all this came out?
No, I
And
haven't.
he said for like 8 to 10 hours every night, he would use his infrared scope, and he had to just pan across the battlefield where those guys had fought all day. And anytime he saw a heat signature, he had to fire 2 rounds into it.
Oh, I think I have seen that clip. I think I have seen that.
But he was
So fill me in here because I'm not familiar with what you're even talking
Did you
about.
fart?
No,
Oh,
that's you again.
oh, was that me?
You won't stop farting.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yes.
Tell me
Ask
what you're
Rebels-
talking about.
Answer Rebel's question so me and him will both know.
Oh,
Okay, so Tim Kennedy, who was
Who the fuck's that?
he was an Army Ranger, Green Beret, scout sniper,
UFC fighter.
and then he was a
What
UFC
era?
fighter.
Big
Okay,
butt
so
scooter.
pretty recent.
Yeah, and he was also the one who allegedly spearheaded
I mean, like what war are we talking
Afghanistan.
about? Okay.
And he was the one who spearheaded going and getting all of our people out of Afghanistan whenever we
Okay.
did, Jeff's president Joe
okay.
Biden decided to get out of there.
Okay, I know who he is now. Okay.
Yeah, but he wrote a book, Scars and Stripes, or
Scars and bars.
it's something like that. But he talks about all these people he killed and chucking grenades and blah blah blah. Well, the ball started rolling on him being full of shit when this one podcast came out, and it's these guys who actually were in the military, and they just go around and try to find people who are doing stolen valor, and they threw Tim Kennedy under the bus, and then he's since admitted that he basically
all that
he
shit
didn't
up?
do anything that he said he was doing. He's buddies with Rogan. He's been on that show. God, Andy, how many times?
What's
10?
he do for a living? Like, what's he do?
He had a TV show on Discovery Channel called Hard to Kill.
So he's just trying to get clout and views type of guy.
Yep, pretty much.
Stolen valor people are the biggest pieces of shit out there.
Other than pedophiles.
Next to pedophiles. I was going to finish that.
You gonna finish this?
You shucking?
Yeah.
You hucking and shucking?
Well, I've had 3 glasses of whiskey.
So I wasn't familiar with that story, but it's pretty ballsy to claim you were doing all these big things in war when it's easily checked on.
Right? Isn't that shitty?
That's what I can't imagine. Like he's been in the public eye for like almost a decade now. Like how did it take this long for all this shit to come out?
And I wonder if it started small. Like he was
Right.
just came back, he hadn't seen a lot of action over there, but his buddies are like, come on, tell me. He's like, you killed someone, right? You killed someone? He's like,
Oh, yeah. I don't want to talk about it.
Maybe one guy. And then one turned into 2, which turned into dozens. And pretty soon you got a hoverboard over there and you're just cleaning up everyone else's mess. You have become the universal soldier.
Yeah, he's getting a ton of hate on the internet. I don't think he'll bounce back from that, will he?
I don't know. He told somebody, and like I said, this is just quotes from this is sources from sources, but he told somebody, I have 1.5 million followers. It does not matter. I don't have to walk anything back, basically. I'm too big to fail, is basically what he said. But
Man, I think stolen valor will get you to fail pretty quick.
that same podcast that broke the Tim Kennedy story, have you guys heard of Shrek McPhee? He was like Tim Kennedy's, he's the guy that
The sheriff of Baghdad, of
Sheriff
course.
of Baghdad. All of his stories, or I shouldn't say all, some of his stories are full of shit. And now
really?
that same podcast that outed Tim Kennedy is in the process of outing the sheriff of Baghdad.
I thought that guy was legit because he seems like a crazy motherfucker.
Well, according to this, it's the Valhalla Project, I think is what the podcast is called. They're doing like a whole deep dive on Shrek McPhee's Tall Tales.
You know, what a fucking shame it is. You have actual heroes and soldiers that had to go over there and do shit they didn't want to do, and they come home with the scars from it. And then you have people that went over there and didn't, and yet they come tell the stories like they did, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
It's, there's people really struggling with that, and then they're just making the shit up like they did it, but have none of the guilt of actually doing it.
And the Shrek,
and making a fortune off of it.
So, yeah, and making it. I mean, they're monetizing it.
the Sheriff of Baghdad thing's pretty new, so I haven't seen anything like concrete that has come out about that. But a guy that has been on this podcast, he was McAfee's bodyguard, Jimmy Watson. I follow him on Instagram. Obviously, we had him on the podcast, but
Randy Watson.
He was yeah. He was
Yeah,
John,
I remember you guys had him on, the guy with all the tattoos and shit.
yeah. He was John McAfee's bodyguard for a long time, ex-Navy SEAL.
He was interesting.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. But he was, he said, I thought Shrek McPhee was full of shit, but I didn't have the receipts, but Valhalla does, and it's all coming out. So that's where I'm getting all my news from right now.
Oh, you stay in contact with this guy?
I've talked to him a little bit.
God, you're a big deal.
That's a no.
Well, you know, I try. I hadn't talked to him in
Like,
about.
hey, what's going on? He's like, lose my number. So yeah, we correspond a little bit back and forth there.
Who is
He's always
this?
playing pranks.
Yeah. New number. Who is this? Is what I get most of the time.
New phone, who dat?
Well, I've listened to that McPhee guy several times on different podcasts, and because he's the one that he wore. When he went on Rogan, he wore
Saddam's hat.
Oh God,
sweater.
Saddam's hat, or no, it was his sweater because it was too small for him.
Yeah.
He wore Saddam's sweater onto the Joe Rogan podcast, and then I think he gave it to him, right?
Yeah.
He was taking it to a museum.
He gave something to
I
that
feel like it'd
haunted.
be a high dollar item.
He gave something to that haunted museum in Vegas. That guy that had the Ghost Hunter show. He's got like a
Zach Baggins.
Yes.
Zach Bagans.
Zach. Yes, that guy. His name's Zach. I know for sure.
With the Annabelle doll.
He's got a haunted museum in Vegas, and he gave him that sweater. I'm not saying
Our buddy's been there. He said it was terrifying. He took his kids. He says a huge mistake.
Really that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. He says that bad. And like when you go by when you go to see the Annabelle doll, and of course they have it in a cage and all that, they're dead serious, and they give you instructions. There is to be no taunting, no
Fucking
making
bitch.
fun of, no taunting the doll in any way, because it will wreck your shit, and they believe it.
Will wreck your shit.
Well, I thought the Annabelle doll was like out on the loose or whatever. Weren't they?
It was, but then it killed its handler and then went missing. Pretty wild story.
So do we have the Annabelle doll, or is she still just fucking out there?
Supposedly it's been recovered.
I think she gave herself up.
But the guy that went on tour with it, of course, mysteriously died when he was staying with it in his hotel room, and then supposedly the doll was missing after the murder.
She will wreck your shit.
But yeah, has since turned herself back in.
He he had that Annabelle doll in the back, like fucking head bobbing at her. Say something, bitch. Say something. He was.
That's
taunting-
exactly what happened.
He
We discussed it on our show a few weeks ago. It's like that had to have been what happened. He got drunk.
He was taunting her.
Is in a hotel room with her.
Yeah, he started taunting it.
Yeah.
Maybe got handsy. I don't know.
They found him dead in his hotel room.
Oh, really? It wasn't
He
even
jacked
like
off
that?
in front of it. Yeah, he jacked off in front of
With a
it.
mouthful of red yarn.
I feel like that's an.
I made the last
embellishment.
part up.
I think Logan made the last part up too.
Well, I would assume if he was in a hotel room, he certainly jacked off. Have you ever stayed in a hotel room and not jacked off?
Logan refuses to be in a hotel room for more than 5 minutes without Chris in it with his semen.
That's how he can tell if
Andy?
it's a good one. What?
Andy, where you at on that?
I do not whack it in every hotel room that I've stayed at. I can't say that I've never whacked it in a hotel room, but not
You're going to make him mad.
not every one that
Gonna
I've
make 'em
stayed
mad.
in. It's not 100%, bud.
You
When
guys
I say
are
that, he
weird.
gets mad at me.
You guys are weird.
Why?
No, just because we don't have to jack off in a hotel room is not the qualification of being weird.
I don't know, man. It just seems strange to me. Like, what else you doing in
I
there?
think your metrics are off.
You're not watching fucking TV in a hotel room.
Sleeping.
You could. You certainly could. You don't have to immediately put your cock in your hand.
Whatever. Have it your way.
Listen, most of these places, they quit serving breakfast at 9. Like, I got to get up and get a good breakfast in me before I'm going to go tackle the day. So I got to go to bed early.
You won't jack off without having breakfast?
No. Like, I don't want to keeping me up late at night. I got to go to sleep
No.
and, get ready
It's
for
usually a
that.
pretty quick process. I don't know if anybody ever showed you how to do it or not.
I think you start edging in the lobby. I can't wait to fucking bust in that room.
Is Jeff still here?
Yeah, I'm listening to you. I had to go outside. I had a phone call.
Is everything okay?
Yes, I had a phone call. I'm ordering. I was doing some business stuff I had to do.
Big business.
Speaking of,
I came out and
go
y'all were
ahead.
talking about the doll, so I
the,
didn't know what
the Annabelle doll.
Yeah.
didn't want to scare him. Speaking of veterans, where are you guys at on this? Is pretty recent news. The Randy Jackson's son going fucking ham.
We talked
Rampage
about,
Jackson.
Rampage.
Oh, that's what I mean. Rampage
we
Jackson's
talked
son.
about this yesterday. The kid needs to be put up, locked up.
Raja, that video is hard to watch.
I mean, it's impossible to watch.
Yeah, his ass
When
will
I
be
fir-
locked up for a long time.
when I first saw it, I thought it was fake. And sorry, you guys have already talked about this. I have it actually written down in my notes. Rev and I haven't discussed it yet. I thought it was fake at first, but then the more I got to looking, he's actually bouncing that dude's head off the canvas.
Yeah.
That is tough.
Well, he showed up to the hospital unconscious, choking on his own blood and teeth.
Mm-hmm.
The guy did, and it sounds like he's probably going to make it, although he's still in critical care, but he is awake and stuff. But it's just disgusting. I think that kid, and then you have Rampage Jackson. He keeps doing phone interviews with himself, defending his son. Man, I don't know how you defend anything that happened there.
I get what. So the thing that I saw, I have not seen what led up to it before, but apparently something happened in
Smashed
the
a
locker
beer
room.
over his head.
And like,
Yeah, I watched that,
He
yeah.
asked, like, "Are you not going to sell it or what, or something like that?"
Yeah, he smashes like a beer can on the side of his head, and it explodes. This is previous. And what the hell's his kid's name? Just so I can clear
Raja.
And Raja loses his shit and is trying to fight him. And he's like, "Oh, hey, man, okay, just save it for the ring. I thought this was all part of the act." And then there's film, the guy apologizes. Raja says he's cool with it. He's like, I just thought we were doing, a build up for the stage thing and all that. And he's like, no, it's cool. And then he gets in the ring and holy shit, he was not over it.
I think that
Yeah, it's tough.
I think that kid has done some fighting before.
Like he looked like he'd fought.
It was like nobody could stop him. There was that one guy, but like that one guy had a hold of him, but that guy had his hands full.
Yeah, I think UFC, I believe, has banned him now.
Oh.
What was it that you said
So I-
yesterday that about his dad said he didn't want him to be a fighter? And
No. So there were a bunch of videos on TikTok of Rampage being with his son, and I can't remember if it was Raja or not. I don't know how many kids Rampage has. He might only have the one son, but Rampage is.
I was about to get racist, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, he's probably got more than one kid.
How many baby mamas?
Law of averages.
Historically.
Two baby mamas.
If history is the predictor of the future.
Rampage said, I remember I was fighting when he was young, and I didn't want my kid to follow in my footsteps being a fighter, and then he grew up, and I realized he was dumb as fuck, so I was like, fuck it, let him fight. Now
He's dumb.
now he's doing it. I will look
Nice
up.
little pep talk from the old man, huh?
What prison sentence would appease you guys? I think at least 20 years.
I agree with that.
No,
Aggravated assault and attempted murder.
Attempted murder, yeah.
Yep.
I'd
He's
say
good.
20 years.
He'll get 5
No
years.
parole.
He'll get 5 years max, but I would go with 20.
Yeah,
If-
no,
if-
he'll get out early if he goes to jail at all or please it down or.
I
Well,
think
Jeff, you're an old judge. If he was sitting in front of you and you saw that video,
guilty. Take your ass to the electric chair.
but hold on, like he's got the guy has to
prime.
well, we're in Texas, aren't we? The guy has to press charges first, right?
No,
No,
you don't have
know
to. No,
really.
no.
Who's going to press charges?
The state, will. It's
Yeah, the state can take the case for
Yeah, it's
sure, and I
assault.
believe they already have. They're looking into attempted murder charges, aggravated assault. They're looking into all that. They haven't charged him with anything yet, but they are certainly reviewing it.
It's just like a fight. It's like the deal in Cincinnati with the black people and the white people. The white kid used the N word and he hit somebody first. And then he got his ass pummeled, and then his wife got pummeled. Well, if he'd used the N word and hit that guy, and that guy hit him and knocked him out, that guy wouldn't be in trouble for doing that. If he'd hit him one other time, he wouldn't have been. But when you go above and beyond and get extreme like that, they're gonna nail your ass. This kid here not only aggravated assault, but he just, when that guy was out and he kept hitting him and stuff, I think he'll end up getting 5 years worth of prison out of the deal. The problem is nowadays is these liberal ass judges, what they'll do. You don't know what you're facing. You don't know if you're going to face a real strong arm of the law or if you're going to face one of these liberal weak fuckers that thinks everybody deserves a second, third, and fourth, fifth chance.
I am going to go out on a limb and say that he gets parole and community service.
Oh, fuck, no way.
Okay.
I hope not. It wouldn't surprise me, but that would be a terrible injustice. I mean, when I saw that, it looked to me like a guy trying to kill another guy. Yes. I mean, if you are teeing off on someone's head 20 times when they can't move, your only goal at that point, I mean, you've already beat them up. Your only goal at that point is to kill them, paralyze them, whatever. I mean,
and they tried to pull him off, and he went back. And Andy, I'm not disagreeing with you saying that's going to happen because wouldn't be shocked if it does. Mm-hmm. I just thought there is no way that a jury could say that guy just deserves parole for that. Because like you said, he was out cold, and you kept pummeling somebody. It's like putting somebody's face on a curb and stomping on the son of a bitch. You can't do shit like that.
Have y'all ever seen that in real life? I feel like that got popular after American History X.
No, I have not seen that in real life.
Jeff's seen a lot of plane crashes in real
Jeff's
life.
The one we should ask. Have you ever seen anybody curb stomp, Jeff?
No.
Never? I don't think I want to. I don't want to be around there for that.
I've only one time in my life seen anybody get kicked and knocked out.
Like soccer kick or
I saw
a head kick?
No, like a jiu-jitsu, like a fucking Bruce Lee kick. I was coming out of a bar one night and this guy was mouthing off this other guy. This guy says, "I know fucking karate." Wah! Got down this and this dude rolled up and kicked him right upside the fucking temple and down goes Frazier. I thought, well,
you could have said it was you and did a stolen valor thing.
No,
could have.
Okay, so I know everybody's wondering. Quentin Rampage Jackson has 4 kids: Raja, Elijah, Elijah and
Fallujah
and Jar Jar Binks,
Naname, and D'Angelo.
No, not going to work here anymore. That's for sure.
Oof.
Nanane's tough. That's a tough name.
Yeah.
At that point, you're reaching a bit, right? Nanane.
Naname.
Where do you come up with these fucking names?
Naname.
I'll tell y'all a true story.
Fuck, Jeff, it's a family name. Come on.
Anyways, I was in.
Maybe he's a big Master P fan.
I was in HEB
I'm a big Master
grocery store in Wichita or in Dallas one time, and a lady in front of me had a baby, and she had a bow in her hair. And this lady goes, "How did you get that bow in her hair?" She goes, "Oh, we put some K-Rose syrup on it." She goes, "No doubt." And she goes, "That'll hold that ribbon?" She goes, "Yeah." She goes, "What's your baby's name?" She goes, "Clitoria."
Oh, for God.
Clitoria?
Clitoria was her daughter's name.
At that point, you don't even like your kid if you're doing that. While we're here,
Clitoria was her name.
Because I know you guys are big supporters of illegal immigrants. What's your take on that Florida thing?
On the alligator Alcatraz?
Well, the guy that did the U-turn in the highway and completely, wasn't that in Florida? And it was Florida, and completely, just decapitated 3 people in that van.
It was a family, wasn't it?
If you're a truck driver and you have a head-on collision and you kill some people, are you responsible? If you do something illegal?
He didn't. Yes, he did an illegal U-turn. You should 100% be responsible.
Yeah.
Throw his ass in prison for the rest of his life is what I think happened.
Have you seen the video, Jeff?
Yes. And he don't even give a shit.
He's like, "Oh, fuck,
no!" The look on his face, it was almost of inconvenience.
Yes, yeah. I think put his ass in jail. Did you see 1.6 million people have signed a petition to let him out of jail? Fuck them fuckers. Send them some bitches back to India too.
You're shitting me.
They were going to try to extradite him, and I think the governor of Florida was like, "No, he's staying here. They're going to put him in our prison system."
They've already, of course, pulled the business license of the people that employed him. So the trucking company that employed him no longer has a business license down there. And they gave him...
He got his license in California.
They gave him a test, and he passed 2 of the 12. He failed his English comprehension test. He got 2 of the 12 questions right, which was a fail. And he only got 1 of 4 on the road signs test right when they tested him after.
25% is pretty solid.
Which is also a fail. What the fuck's he doing on the road if he can't speak English and doesn't know what the road signs mean?
Killing Americans.
Okay, have you seen... I don't know about in Missouri, but in Texas, we got these Punjabi Dhabi restaurants everywhere. They're like the truckers deals come in.
Fuck is that?
So I asked a guy one time, I go, what's
It's a Punjabi jobby.
Punjabi
Punjabi
Dhabi, PJUMBIDHABI. But there's these restaurants, and I've seen 4 or 5
Oh, I
different
thought you were
places.
just saying something racist.
No, that's
it's
the
an
name.
actual
It's the
place.
name of the damn restaurants. But I asked
We did
the
not
guy
have those.
one time, I go, what's going on with all these Indian restaurants? He goes, it's because of all them Indian truck drivers that they have. And they're everywhere. And what they've done is they've come over to our country and they don't speak English. They don't know how to do shit, but they've just hired them and given them these licenses and stuff.
Do you care to guess what percentage of drivers on our U.S. highways are immigrants?
I'm going to say 22%.
Yeah, a quarter of them.
Yeah, probably. Any more?
18 to 20%. More than 720,000 truckers are immigrants. So there
We've got a local, now not truck stop, but a place where you can have trucks work on around here and over here. But they refuse to work on those guys' trucks anymore because said that they cut holes in the floorboard. There'd be like 3 or 4 of them in one truck. So it'd be one in the driver's seat, one in the passenger seat, and a couple in the sleeper. That way they never have to shut the truck off. They just take turns driving and they will shit through the floor. So if they have something go wrong with the drivetrain underneath, that it's just covered in shit. So they won't work on
Drive
them.
shafts covered in shit.
Yeah, so they won't work on it.
Diarrhea.
I want to say I'm shocked by that, but I'm not.
Isn't that fucking wild?
Yeah,
But I thought
gross.
trucks had hours.
No, drivers do.
Right, but I thought
Drivers drivers have logbooks.
So if you drive tandem, you can of course log a lot more hours. The truck itself isn't. It's the people in it.
Yeah, I think it's 8 hours per. It's like a plane. That's the planes have an hour. Like you, every 400 flight
shuts
hours, you
off.
got to do something to an airplane.
Right.
But a truck's not the same way that I know of. But you
Right.
have to. I think a driver can is it 8 or 10 hours max drive?
I think it's 10 on, 12 off or something. I mean, they've really tightened down on supposed regulations.
Yeah. And I guess if you
The
drive
e-logs and stuff. So I think you got to have your own login and all that.
Yeah. And if you drive in tandem, correct my math, but you can get twice as far if there's 2 of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think about 4 of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He never stops. It runs the whole time.
Just keep fucking going.
Have you seen? I'll do something that's just come out, and I'm not. I do not agree with Trump on this at all.
Uh-oh.
I don't like the idea of us letting 600,000 Chinese kids come to college over here. I think that's one of our problems we have is we've let these fucking foreign countries infiltrate our colleges. But I was reading
So much for freedom of education, huh?
yeah, go to your country and you're free to get your fucking education over there. I don't care if you do that. But I guess it was Howard Lutnick come out and said, if we don't take these 600,000 Chinese college students and the tuition they pay, 15% of our colleges will go broke. I really don't give a shit because fucking college is the most overpriced crap in the world. I've yet to go to one college that isn't building a new dorm room, a new something or another, and taking away parking lots because there ain't a college in the country that's got enough parking for the kids that go to school there.
No, they bus you out a mile away, and so then you're kind of almost locked on there for the whole week.
Yeah, and they make
Like they trap you on campus.
and charge $100 for a parking spot, and they don't have enough. You know, they got 5,000 parking spots that they're selling, and they got 2,700 parking spaces.
Yeah, they trap you on campus, and then they put up their own little.
Well, the kids are the ones paying everyone's way at college, and they're the ones there that are by far treated the worst. You know, the staff parks right outside their doors. Yeah, the kids are allowing everything on college to happen. The students are, and the adults are reaping most of the rewards.
And professors, not all of them, but most of them I've ever been around are the most overpaid people in the world. I mean, they're paying Elizabeth Warren, I think, $500,000 a year to teach at Harvard, and she gets up and bitches and complains about the cost of tuition. Pretty damn fucking simple. Cut down how much they're paying their professors.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, her wage is an outlier for sure, but some colleges I don't think pay their professors very well. Some do. Depends. I mean, if you're at Harvard, you're going to probably get a little better.
I'm guessing the professors at Mizzou do okay.
But yeah, but I don't think it's as much as you think.
How much is it?
Because, I mean, first year, you probably need a doctorate to be an actual professor.
Okay.
So you have, 8 years of schooling under your belt at that point.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's just a big wheel. It just keeps going round and round. I'd say a tenured professor at MU, not the head of a department or anything, but just $100,000.
Andy, are there any? Is there a lot of liberal shitheads out at Tech, or are you guys far enough out there that it's still basically the good old boys club? Because Mizzou has gotten bad and getting worse.
Andy's taking a piss right now. He walked out, so I'm handling Andy's deal here. But I can go over the salaries. Top state for average salaries in California. The average professor makes $100,000 a year. West Virginia,
nailed it.
West Virginia, it's $60,000 a year. That's the worst. And everyone's in between. New York's 95.
We both agree neither of those are probably overpaid, right, Jeff?
No, I would. If you're making $100,000 to be a professor, I don't have a problem with that. I got a problem if you're getting $500,000 a year. So
right, I agree with that.
So, I have a problem with some people being overpaid. I'm going to look at the University of Missouri and see what it says.
I just remember being shocked the last time I looked at it. I thought they made a hell of a lot more than they did. Just because, like I said, you got to have so much schooling under your belt. It's like some of those wages they were paying them, unless they got grants or scholarships, it's like you're going to be struggling with student loans as a professor for the next 30 years.
Yeah, no shit. And the football coach is making $4 or $5 million a year.
As he should.
But he brings in money. Okay, at the University of Missouri, the average salary for a professor is $71,942. Very underpaid.
Wow.
The University of Missouri reported 3,493 employees making more than $100,000 per year. The average salary was $71,000. The highest reported pay was for James Stenard, professor. He makes $1.1 million a year.
I had his course.
Jesus, doing what?
I don't even know what James.
Yeah, fucking Dr. Stenard. You know exactly what he does.
Well, we're gonna look him up and see what he does.
1.1.
So, Andy, I was asking Jeff, does Tech do they kick out a lot of liberals every year? I mean, do they indoctrinate kids, or is it still the good old boys club out there?
I only remember one class where I had a left-leaning professor that was adamant about pushing her views onto you, and me and her did not get along.
Okay, Doctor.
I can only imagine.
Did you call her out or secretly hate her?
No, we had a lot of there were several things that she said, and I can't remember any of them off the top of my head, but I remember thinking that I'm not going to pass this class because she does not like me, and I have only myself to blame. I should just shut up and say what she wants in the paper and go on about my day, and I just didn't do it. But I ended up passing, so it all worked out.
You fucked her.
No.
Dr. Stenard is the
Put it in her greasy cheeks.
is the orthopedic surgeon at the University of Columbia's medical center. So I got no problem with him making that.
Okay, yeah. So I mean,
but Pocahontas.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that either. If you're teaching at the med school at MU has a good med school. Not only do you need a world class type surgeon, but also one that can teach. That's tough to find.
And do you have his book?
I was just bullshitting.
Oh, I thought you said. I was going to say. I was like, how fucking boring would that be?
Listen, these aliens are coming. I don't even know how to be an orthopedic surgeon on the fly here. They're going to be gone. They're going to be gone. You got to know how to do this shit.
Couldn't hurt, right?
Yeah.
On that, I guess to wrap up that the Florida truck driving deal, I'm not always big for reform in the government and stuff like that, but if they can find a way to make the roads safer with those fucking semis,
everything's going
I'm
to
actually
AI.
for it.
Everything's going to AI by 2030. Amazon has already said by 2030 they will not have a person driving their stuff. All of those big Amazon factories are all going to be robots. The delivery, the truck drivers, it's all going to be automated by 2030.
Well, I just saw that they asked a supercomputer to predict the end of the world, and it said 2040. So now we have that to look forward to.
At least it didn't say mid-November 2025.
Son of a bitch.
I did see speaking of colleges and AI, there's a mass exodus apparently going on at MIT and Harvard and other prestigious universities in the tech sector because these students, some of them are seeing opportunity to combat AI, and others are just terrified of the advanced general AI, how quickly it's advancing, and they just don't want to be part of it, the AGI.
So I had somebody come up
and they're scared, so they're just leaving.
Yeah, I had a guy come up to me at a hunting show, and he works with AI, and he said, I've kind of been the guy sounding the alarms here on this show about like AI is here to fuck up our world. So
Yeah.
where he works, it's red and blue team, and the red team is like trying to get AI to like do inappropriate things, and blue team is like the checks and balances. So it goes out there and it tries to rein in AI. I'm probably fucking up what he does, but this is what I remember. But
What kind of inappropriate stuff? Like suck
You're
it?
talking like suckins and thuckins and stuff. Or?
Like,
just everything that you think AI doesn't need to be doing, taking your bank statements and doing all that.
oh, so you were not talking about sucking it.
We missed the cue there. Sorry.
That's our bad.
Yep.
No, it's okay. It's okay. My mind went there too. But he basically said like every alarm bell that's going off in your head should, and he said AI is way more advanced than the general public gives it credit for.
I think that's absolutely true.
I think it's to lighten up.
I think it's
Tell it to suck us.
I still don't use AI on my phone. Like, I don't even know what version I would have on mine. I'm an Android, so maybe what Gemini is that who does that, or Honker, or whatever it is.
No, Grok is Elon's.
Gotcha. But I don't use any of them because I don't trust them. I'm just doing my part. But hashtag stop supporting AI, everybody.
Andy, do you use AI?
Yeah, I just typed in ChatGPT, when do you predict the end of the world? And it's not giving me an answer.
Oh, yeah, I knew you use that all the time. I use it a lot.
You guys
for
are part
work.
of the problem.
It's so handy.
Yeah.
But then you're just automatically trusting the information it gives you, too, which is scary. That's also how they can get you.
As long as I say it back to the person I'm telling it to with a lot of confidence, then who's to say who's wrong? You know what I mean?
It's like students now. We're going to be kicking out a whole bunch of kids that have lost how to think, or at least a part of it, because essay time, AI can write it.
I am one of
no time.
I am one of those people. I do not write podcast descriptions anymore. I fucking hate it. It is
There we go.
It is the bane of my existence. Every night when I'm putting together a podcast and it comes time to write the description, I fucking have a sinking feeling in my stomach. So about 2 months ago, I said, fuck it.
Isn't it like one paragraph?
Two sentences.
I hate it. I fucking hate it. It's a couple
This
paragraphs.
week we have the Looking Glass boys on. We talk conspiracies and shoot the shit a little bit.
We do nine fucking episodes a week. I'm tired of writing podcast descriptions. So I
do that many a week?
Yes, yeah, it's ridiculous. So I just write the
Can you
bullet
imagine
points.
we did 9 a week?
I hate it.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I write the bullet points of the episode and I give it to ChatGPT and I tell it to spit me back a podcast description and I copy and paste it. That's how I do it. I'm over
I
it.
believe the teachers are now getting, at least at some of the universities, are getting armed with anti-AI technology.
Yes.
So they can scan your essays,
Right.
and it will. I mean, it goes down and tells you the probability that this was written by this person and where this was pulled from, word for word. So it's taken a lot of that out of it. But it's scary times. I do not trust AI, and I think it will be the end of civilization eventually. Skynet has went live.
Aren't you a fucking breath of fresh air?
I rest my case.
ChatGPT wouldn't give me an answer. I'm going to Grok right now to tell me when Grok thinks the end of the world will be. When do you?
So you have multiple AIs. You are AI now.
Well, I want multiple sources. When do
How
you?
do we even know this is Andy Shaver?
You
It
don't.
isn't. He's
You
been
don't.
taken over.
I've been taken
Nanobots.
over. I had somebody comment on the YouTube channel that they don't like how much I cite ChatGPT. They wondered how much I'm getting paid. Nothing, by the way.
Did you call them cucks?
No.
Mind their own business?
Like, fucking how many times you gotta say according to ChatGPT? Well, motherfucker, I was taught to cite my sources. If you'd have gone to college, you know that's a thing. When do you predict the end of the world, and how do you?
He got under your skin, didn't he, Andy?
Backhanded there, wasn't
it? Front-handed.
Yeah, no, there was nothing backhanded about it. Fuck that guy.
Man, you lost a listener. Come on over to our show, bud.
Looking Glass Podcast.
He's one of Jeff's minions.
We don't cite shit.
We don't even know what we're talking about.
Grok wouldn't give me an answer either. This says 760 years from now, approximately. That seems.
When we run out of oil.
Yeah.
If Jeff stays on this trajectory with what he's doing, eating clean and jujitsu, he might actually make it to that.
Who the fuck's
The
anything but
advances in
eating
modern
clean?
medicine.
No, he's
And
doing
his high level of income.
he's doing jujitsu, so he doesn't have to eat clean.
Oh,
Which
gotcha.
I don't hate. That's a good trade-off.
Checks and balances.
It's all about balance.
Yeah, I'm not eating clean.
That's right.
What's a typical day for Jeff Stanfield, meal plan wise?
I got up this morning. I have a glass of hot tea usually every morning. Some mornings I'll make me
Clean.
I have a piece of toast with strawberry preserve on it, maybe, or peach preserve. Lunchtime, I have whatever we're having here. Today, I had a fried egg sandwich for breakfast. I didn't have toast this morning. I'll eat whatever Mom makes for dinner tonight, and then about 9:30 at nighttime, I'm watching some old movie. I found these animal crackers that are like baby crackers. They're not sugary or nothing, and
Pre-chewed?
I like them. No, they're not pre-chewed.
Oh,
I'm not that
babies
old.
with teeth.
I'm not that old yet, but they're.
Is Michelle baby birding you your food now, Jeff?
Yeah, but
she chews it up and spits it in your mouth.
they're like animal crackers. They're real cheap. I buy them at Dollar General. They come in these red bags, but they're not. They don't have no sugar or nothing in them. They're just a. You're
Styrofoam, cardboard.
Stella, that's about what they taste like. A little bit better than cardboard, but Stella probably had these. They're just animal crackers, but they're just a non-generic. But they're not like the Barnum and Bailey, the ones that taste good. They're just okay, and that's my snack at night usually. Or watermelon. I've been eating a lot of watermelon, but the more watermelon I eat, I got to piss about 3:30 in the morning, so I'm trying to lay off the watermelon.
It is a good hydrator.
Poor Stella doesn't get many sugary snacks. Her mom keeps her on a pretty good diet.
If she gets the old ball game with Uncle Reb around, we load her up with some peanut M&Ms or whatever, and she'll really latch on to you if you have the good treats. She is a real candidate, a person we need to talk to about the stranger in the candy vans.
Yeah.
Because she has been so deprived of candy that, I mean, I think you could dress as a gremlin and hold out candy and she'd run to you.
Oh, yeah. She wouldn't care. She'd love it.
She's like, you look scary as shit, but I want that candy.
So
I'm going with you, pal.
Logan, do you give her candy when Hallie's not around?
No, I don't. It'll have to be special occasions. Easter. We just had our local town parade. She got some candy from that. Valentine's Day, but it's got to be holidays or special deals. She doesn't just get to have candy hardly ever.
That's a great deal. I'll give you that. That's a very good way to be. What about
somebody asked
fruit?
me the other day what her favorite pop was, and I go, she's never tried pop before. They're like, that can't be true. I go, no, she's never had a sip of pop in her life that we know of.
That's what Jesse told me about Jameson one time. I thought, he's a Mexican Coke with me all the time when he's over here, but we're not going to say nothing. But what?
You keep that to yourself. That's right.
Fucking grandparents.
But what about like fruit? Because right now, watermelon and cantaloupe are really good. I don't like cantaloupe near as much as I like watermelon, but right now you got summer watermelon. Winter at time it sucks. But I mean, does she
overhauls fruit. She had 10 strawberries for breakfast this morning.
So she's eating fruit then. That's a good thing too. That's
lots of it and all of it.
She just gets natural sugar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unless she's with old Uncle Red.
Now, what's your meal plan there, Logan? Are you on the same no sweets?
Oh, usually 100 proofer for breakfast. Lunch we'll go to what's this today? 110er?
Yeah.
120, and then
switch over to that. A lot of natural sugars as well.
Yeah, it's a 110, and then usually around supper time, mid-afternoon snack, get up 120, and supper time about a 132.
I don't like sweets, actually, believe it or not. I've never been into cookies or cakes or pies or any of that.
Says the guy that claims he drank a case of Barg's root beer.
When I was younger,
every day.
I drank a 12-pack of root beer every day. And I was morbidly obese and played a lot of video games. I had to make a switch. But no, I don't usually eat breakfast. I try to keep it pretty clean for lunch, usually just meat, no bread, and then whatever we're having for supper.
Look at you go.
Which is generally good. I'm not in good shape.
I don't know. You look pretty good from my perspective.
Well, thank you. I can't see you.
Well, top heavy. We can't see you.
You're very top heavy, but I can tell that from the video.
Incredibly top heavy.
Incredibly top heavy.
His legs look like dowel rods.
I don't have a good base.
Is it all because of the bad back?
Yeah.
Yep. Pretty much. Yep. Not a lot of squats and deadlifts going on.
That, and let's just face it, leg days kind of suck, right? Everybody can admit that.
Yeah.
Even bodybuilders would admit that, right? I mean, it's fun on the upper body. It sucks down low.
It truly does.
So you just stay away?
No, I mean, I do leg stuff.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
I do.
I thought you were totally anti-leg day.
Do you want to see my calves?
Please.
Please. No, I don't think they're going to look as good in the camera as you think they're going to.
I'll be like, well, the lighting sucks in here. We're in a 105-year-old building. It's not my
snake
fault.
swallowed a BB.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you offered. I'm not gonna not take you up on it.
I'll send you a Snapchat.
Okay, that'd be better. All right. We've gone on almost 2 hours now, and you guys have been going an hour before that. So Q3 is in the books. We appreciate our quarterly meetings with you guys. You look great. Both of you, I mean, really do. You look great. Summer's been good to both of you, I can tell.
Who are you fucking trying to sell them?
Summer dick.
I'm just
Chat GPT. He works for him.
I'm telling you, it seems like he's trying to get a sales pitch here. You going to close this deal or what?
You
Or
guys
gonna
just
But you guys could look better if
If you buy Andy's new Rosterone pasta.
You guys be safe up there. I wish I was going to see you guys this winter. Be safe. I love you. Goodbye.
you won't see him
Love you.
again for about
Thanks for having
15 years.
Oh, we lost them
They
already.
jumped off fast.
They
fool.
fucking got
I was
right
gonna say,
off.
I'm getting away from these fuckers.
They are.
All right,
They
thank y'all
got
for
out of
listening
there
to us.
quick.
I've got a couple of deer hunts left if you're interested in a deer hunt. Got some goose dates left. Have
Hey.
Oh,
Oh, no,
hey.
that's me.
Oh, no.
Oh, you. You said hello to yourself.
Hey, good looking.
Hey.
Thought it was Andy.
You
Oh,
hung
wait,
up.
that's me.
You hung up on us.
Yeah, Jeff didn't get to tell you goodbye.
Yeah, I was telling you goodbye and you got off the fucking deal. All right, love you. Bye. You be safe.
We'll see you for Q4.
Yep,
And they're gone again.
gone again.
They're gone again.
Now-
How do I get out of here? That's
I
the
have
better
no
question.
idea. All right, thank y'all for listening to us. God bless you. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Safe hunting on Monday morning. Peace. Goodbye.
Go check out all of our sponsors. Go check out the Looking Glass podcast. They're great guys, as you can tell. Dirty Duck Coffee, Doug's Unlimited, Dive Bomb Industries, Pacific Calls. Use our promo code BHP25. Boss Shot Shells, Shin Gear, Looking Glass Podcast, Lucky Duck, Mossberg, Stanfield Outfitters, Mallard Bay, and Mitch Hall Chevrolet.